Nonsia abo yamamunyina ache emamunyina akwaba ediba Asempa 94.7 FM eso ebra aso se omamu ene amahoro so ensema yaka bom ewa agudie medin eda so Asempa Sports News at 6 yeba ede ebesomo enejo anopai ene Monday afofida channel so se motivational Monday 23rd of March 2026 yedi asida ema basaya da twedi ampo no wagene high 2 onso a utie yedi yetuche kase pa de ma mesrawo shanu se kase de ebrewi no etwa ne ho na edi adencheche dia okọ YouTube a honso no Asempa 94.7 obetimi aba na wabehwe me no wasan atie kase a yede eba abesomo no ene wo kase no ensema de eba abesomo no emu apotitro bi eni the Black Stars of Ghana mesrawo unim se omo ayonkofa kansi e da fie da ebeto form enti preparation no astarte Austria players makomako edunan na emprempre omatimi PM campa yede honsem so eba abesomo sanso na Ghana Mampan His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so Al Apau 30 million World Cup fundraising campaign so hontuma yede enchiemu ewombia eba abesomo the Ghana Football Association tebrekese urani din eniket yes ekreku so ewo gidie mapapa ewo Black Stars ye teama yede eko World Cup no so ewo kase numbi the Ghana Premier League week 26 and so no Mediama Sporting Club ehwan form ama Gold Stars abaye takeover kese pa eno so ama log no asesa yede honsem eba abesomo wo Women's FA Cup no Hazakes ladies any army ladies so no evram to the grand finale yede honsem ebeba ye ko amano dia na se Antoine Semenyo a lifted the first trophy eno so honsem eba ewo kasiemu oko La Liga so dia na the white derby king was fantastic La Casablanca Madrid and so Madrid derby no omo AC form pa ya say ama La Liga log no points kuma bi natimi abetoma eno so no ewo kase ma yede eba abesomo eti we ene ensem editi ya no pa ya bo no be motivational Monday yede eba abesomo say Asempa Sports News at 6 Mr. Kase no okenkanfo a wote se medanda ho edema no medin a wo asbokrata no so Dennis Asamoah hotedi no Alatula producer ono so wabomode na odensem no aba anopai no Abednago Komensa ene dia wabokọ no ewo ni tiri so a o chencha mali mesro empanfo a omo akoye taye tibrekase editors a omo boa amakase abawa kwam no erekase edubodi kejuwa nankasa eka ho yo supi simo ene empanfo aka ni producers no so edos so dazi ene Evans Kwabna Sapon International Ironman omo nyina eka ho na nenso yede neso no eba abesomo yanjemre na yensane kase mu emma
Asempa Sports News at 6
Asempa FM.
And 10 times so yade kasiano ewa Asempa 94.7 FM and afofida idea ye France here the Black Stars of Ghana aboboano with him say nyame adoma fiada 27th of March 2026 me no can say the no Black Stars players no etimi report to ewa Vienna omo say nyame adoma Friday any Austria friendly no ebetimi ato form na players etimi etachi down no El Capitano Jordan Ayew abrante no esi form ewa Vienna dada sanso na Abrante and Benjamin Asare heart of a goalkeeper or so Ekochi Ewo your Patrick Pfeiffer or so Abatemu Ewo Ibrahim Sulemana Prince Edu Kwabena Edu Jonas Ajete Daniel Ajay Derek Cohn Abrante ana akwe Daireno Marvin Senaya or so Esi form Gideon Mensah Elisha Ousu Kwasi Sibo Jerome Opoku and Joseph Tete Anan we any Emrantia Makumako Edunaya no kasa de Nyankopon edi fofi edi wiemuhyen no edi omo akopiem Vienna bibia ekoso kama ye hwe ani mu se hwe be nyame ya adoma enne players aka ni nanso ebetimi akopiem ho na collective training no etimi starte amanion manso etimi akoyipa we aya hobobo Ghana ye se be ya World Cup June July ye kopiem Canada Mexico and United States of America yen kobo da brijo na nyomanso betimi akoyi edi amaye enti ye fresh friendly no ade Friday 27 and no so etofo ma ye honsem mao Mesro ye toa kase so ede amawa do pay 94.7 Asempa so dia na ye bewrem wo na no memreda okọ Kempiski dia na se hotel ho no ade Gold Coast City Accra ade Vienna na nyoma ekọ so kama pa ho na hwe empanfo a ebo ewrem ho dia na se empanfo akuku dam ade celebrities ahro ekoye entertainers so ekoye and central so etimi ewrem ho minim se Ghana's match yo supreme eso board dem o said you who Steven Apia who Fatau Dauda Mohamed Polo any Stoneboy any Shatawale na see no mina ekoya na enna form na wo launch no asino dia yem panfo bebre no pledge financially a o de wani atwem e go first Ghana dia na say omo ebo modern di $2 million omo edi room sanso na engineers and planners so pledge $5 million and also a headline sponsor room Stoneboy any Shatawale so no $100,000 omo nso bia etimi edi boys na nyoma ekoso yi na won hyiamudie na se no na Ghana mampanyini John Dramani Mahama edi etu dwa se de nyoma ekono nyaade obebu jemefe commission no eso na yaftam mansika edi supporters ako ewo World Cup.
In consonance with the recommendations of the Jamepe Committee report, the government has no plans to allocate public funds for supporters to travel to Canada, the United States or Mexico to watch the Black Stars or attend the World Cup. The logistical cost of flying, accommodating and feeding even just 200 supporters to the tournament is staggering. The estimated cost of sponsoring just 200 supporters, that is flights, accommodation, tickets, transportation and feeding, is estimated at almost $2 million. Therefore, any mobilization of supporters to attend the World Cup must be funded by the private sector. And that's why we called you here. The government will, however, work with the leadership of the Ghanaian diaspora abroad to mobilize Ghanaians residents in the 3 countries to attend and support the Black Stars wherever they may be playing. In preparing the Black Stars and covering any incidental costs of the team's 2026 World Cup campaign. This commitment to accountability has prompted us to establish the Ghana Sports Fund, a structured and credible platform for mobilizing and managing support for all our sporting disciplines.
Eti we ayamampai enka ena ote ye no Ghana ye sport fan no so no se for 20 bi kotoma supporters ebeko eno achi no ye be mobilize Ghana for wo Canada wo Mexico and United States of America no mu nyina de momume akota Black Stars achi ye guso our Black Stars da na se the Ghana Football Association akache ni ewura Tibreka se FA president Ket Okreku ono so ede kakra atudwa se owojide mapapa se World Cup ya ye ko Panama, Croatia and England ye group ya ye wo mu no enya de Ghana akọ nchochode ebekọ akọbọ adabirijo yebelazie miem pampe se de beya ye kwa ne obekoyi ede amaye.
The team has lined up a number of games, including a game in Vienna against Austria on the 27th of March. 3 days after, we'll be in Stuttgart against Germany. A few years ago, if you had a fixture like Ghana versus Germany, you'll be afraid. But today, we are very confident.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
The intangible assets that we have produced over time, the intangible assets that have been put together by Coach Ado and his team will make Ghana proud. We will go into these games and we will, Your Excellency, go into this tournament with our chest up, ready to fight for the strip
Asempa FM.
and ready to change our story. We will not go into this tournament as underdogs. We fear no foe. And believe me, when this team lines up against Panama, against England, and against Croatia, Ghana football will speak.
Asempa FM.
We Ghana Football Association President ES Okreku na otin ne nsema de etudwa Black Stars hono ye be free national issues no Mr. Shannon say utie Asempa 94.7 we Asempa Sports News at 6 near the somo no ye call the Ghana Premier League week 26 match set to form no ye mfa ho nsem kwakra ensongo na no fear that in the France ye Pando out of Lions at na fie any how to vote ekon atipenko apacha ne akacha format obi antimi amfa ball Antonio Nkwatena corner we and coach Ojirem Edema Hartford Canadian and Maswood Didi Dramani and so Erika Kra Ejae say oh you disappointed was hard draw TV eto dwano nem rantie no enya chances are na nanka eso mo utilize but almost kwanda chances na eso mo team improve ekomanim.
They put in the right energy, they brought in the right efforts, I think we still need to improve on certain decisions in certain very key areas where we have transformed so much, and then we need to bring it in the game because those moments are the decisive factors in the game, and I think that we still have a lot to improve on. It is very discretional. I think that in the first half we controlled the game the way we wanted, and then we came out closely in terms of the chances we created. At least in the first half we created about 3 chances that could have given us the goal, and then the second half we created 2 chances that could have given us the goal. So I think that if we had made those right decisions in those key moments, at least we should have scored a goal.
Who did it Dramani on also the other 2 draw after draw on it Lions boy coach Bashu Hayford and so ejina touchline Edema Lions Bobo Kuno and also Kakrodi 2 draw any or say draw na by a true reflection of the game. It sounds say already said how to vote for by on boy Chidi Pampe on also know boy Chidi Pampe but obi sebi obi babu amweja onano wawuja you have a loaf is better than none.
Well, I think this one is a true reflection of the game. Heart of Oak played very well, very solid at the defense, and then we also played very well at the defense, and then we were all trying to make sure we use the midfield to break the lines. It was difficult for both teams. I think half a loaf is better than them. We'll take it like that and prepare and go away and see what will happen. Well, that is just an anticipation. You always want to anticipate that they will do better, but what is in them was what they are. And then we know when tiredness is setting in, they try to economize their performance. And there you cannot do anything about it. The only thing you have to do is to make sure you change them. And the question is, do you have the men at the bench who will come and do the equal tax that they were doing? So it makes the work very dicey. But all the same, I think it's an improved game because the young attackers that we are introducing, I think they are improving match by match.
We Bashir Hayford and our Otin and no, yeah, to also at a week 26, and one Sam Bakra Asomodia, Nessa Kotogozo Etnefi, Nations, a Kamian San Nations, Antimi Antimu Bakokra, coach or Resucia interim no, a Prince Yausu, or also added to Jazasa and Kunim Dewaya Abano, a lifted team Nepa, now I had a breakthrough so at the mat team now, or I say, Yoma Beku Yediamon, ending up the coaches are.
Yeah, I think we have very good talents out there in our team. A lot went on for this past 2 weeks that we were off. We had a lot of meetings. We will come back to the form that the fans want us to be, and we have said we have to be. The boys responded very well, and then I could see the attitude wanting to play is really out there, and that's what came up where we got certain results. Yeah, it could be a fighter. It could be a fighter because the management came also to training grounds as well and boosted them around that they should push it, and I think that was the best thing that happened to us over the 2 weeks, and then we saw a mass change. So what you're saying is right. You use a word, the word they use, it's not time, it's huge. We win this game. Things are going to change. It has happened before, but it's going to happen again. So we have to be alert and take our training, everything, preparation, everything serious, so that we can win the rest of the games. And when we win the rest of the game, definitely something's going to happen.
And now a Prince Yausu Kotoko coach and our Otin and Canada Nations FC manager coach from Paul Manso so Semiko Binima Camino and yet but the 2 on intro but the 2 Dwayna and say we said the Kotoko a show me come and Sanadia Nese total supremacy party Timmy Eurum Elsa can see him what mete say Odincho El Kotoko for Ensem.
I think for me it's not a full reflection of the game. We considered the first goal which was avoidable. Our goalkeeper mistimed the ball and then they took a lead. So from there we also had opportunities, and it's been a long time I'm seeing this thing. The last 10 minutes referees are able to be bold and then give 2 penalty kicks. But we also have a decent one which could have been awarded to us, but we ignored it. So for me, yes, we lost 3-0. But the last 10 minutes, I think we lost control because we wanted to score a goal. So yes, in doing so, most of our players were always trying to go and then score. So yes, we've lost. Yes, we accept it. Yeah, exactly. I think in the second half, we also have a decent penalty which could have been awarded, but he ignored it, and then to give 2 penalties to a team there, I don't know, the last 10 minutes or so. So for me, they should be bold and then give penalty where it's due, but you don't give to one team and then you ignore the other one.
Coach Frimpong Manson so the ode etudwa eno ode wani etrem e Sredo dia na se Oblaso etna fie ehye Hoho United Kabako Hoho United entimi ante Kasim Mingle ono nso eye manager edema All Blacks no chema omo dominate game no create all the chances enti omo deserve say omo timi edincho sada no against Hoho United.
We dominated the game, created all the chances, but as usual, that's what has been happening. All the matches that we've been playing, we don't take our chances. Fortunately for us, we got one goal and that's the end. So I say they done well, but they should try to convert their chances. The chances the chances are easy to score than to miss.
Coach Kasim Mengen so ediode eto yenim eno Ghana Premier League no yeda so ewo matches a eto dwa no me so Baseke Holy Stars as Young Apostles e kabako a omo ntimi anti Gold Stars na fie na share Vision e kabako a Vision ntimi anti Brekum Chelsea 2 Karela United 0 All Blacks enso share Hoho United e kabako a Hoho United ntimi anti Bechem United 2 Aduana Football Club 1 no eye bono derby eto dwa kotoko 3 Nations eye 0 11-1 Pando out of Lions on Friday only has able draw 11-1 the Suni Samates able 2-2 as it stands after match day 26 table no say nnetie the Orika Air Gold Stars or Mano Adriana enwotwe Mediama Tosu mienu or Mano Adriana ensia the Tosu miensa e kotoko ma anano okita aduonu mienu Adriana mienu na kotoko ekita 42 Accra to folk Tosu 9 Mano so no sukita Adriana mienu Adriana Tosu num okita Mano Adriana baako FC Samates Tosu nsia kita Mano Adriasa enwotwe Tosun so Karela United ukitamano Eduasa enwotwe Holy Stars Tosun Kron ukitamano Eduasa ensia Kron Dreams FC mano kita Eduasa en9 na de Tosu du Lions ukita Eduasa 9 Vision Tosu du ba kono su kitamano Eduasa 9 de Tosu 12 Nations onu su kitamano Eduasa 9 Bechem United Tosu du miensa ukitamano Eduasa miensa na de Tosu 9 de Tosu du 9 All Blacks ukitamano Eduasa ba ko Brekum Chelsea Tosu edunum ukitamano Eduasa ba ko United Tosu Dunsia, Ukitamano Eduasa, the Tosun Son Young Apostles, Ukitamano Eduasa, Sansuna 11 wonders Etosu Edumotria, Ukita 10 points, and a mano edu ewa, Yadehon Sem Songo. So the Women's FA Cup quarter semi final to Guamu over the weekend. Samates ladies at now, Emmy ladies at Shonwe Kanuma, Omoti Mubakwa, Hazakes ladies, and so Jonina, Kami and Samu, Antimi Ansimu Adabraka, and to final and pay 40 days. No ebeba Hazakes ladies any Ami ladies na de ebe pim so a ye de honsem songo ye konko for man so na de kase no asidia she no se na wotwe wie no de Carabao Cup final no etodwa it was between Man City and Arsenal corner wie na City ashem you know Arsenal entimi ansimu adabraka enti we ama Antoine Semenyo left the first major trophy ne career no ewo EPL no nyoma ekoso e de man pa de honsem somo o La Liga ne dia de se Madrid derby no so eto form Madrid bo Atletico Madrid de Kamiensa omo team mienu ezi assistance no susupon e La Liga no Barca edikan omo 73 points Madrid abeto so mienu a omo 69 points ama 4 points bet na abeto mfina wo amanone no Erika Siedu ebeba your supreme Ghana's Myxtro ebetenase na motivational Mondays edition of the Ultimate Show no ya de achibo ina abro mo shaban so wo Ghana Premier League ni update bia no o de beba abesomo ya de si bare yakono cheno nso se ensema woti ye no Black Stars ahombo mo ye against Austria game anyame yadma Friday ebetodwa no ye de honsem ebaye mampan lunch so de etodwa World Cup fundraising campaign no no ye de mpanfo atwotwo wura ye treo say your supreme was present a obetena si no ye wombia no o de honsem so ebeba abesomo curtain so no FA president akasa e de afani gidi owo Black Stars World Cup o mo ko Ghana Premier League week 26 ye results no any update bia ama Gold Stars abetosoro no ye de no so ebeto wani ye de si Monday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Show no and so etimi ato aso edi ama Dennis Asamoah eni dia me so ahotedi no Alatula be de mosia
Muka se muye the headquarters of Poswa ewo maimu a muye no kwarfo no kwe munka into mu keke obiara eti Asempa sanse aso person obi hia bibie fro no beti wan correct yen so sa no obiara eti ya ne me ba mabaso Muka se muye the headquarters of Poswa ewo maimu a muye no kwarfo no kwe munka into mu keke obiara eti Asempa sanse aso person obi hia bibie fro no beti wan correct yen so sa no obiara eti ya ne me ba mabaso.
Very well. Ghana Funina say, Mema, congratulations.
The Ultimate Sports Show.
Been appointed as the Minister of Sports and Recreation. Almost say, a novelty a ministry. And he said, "You're shown, sir, for the first time as the first person to be appointed. Say more about so. Now you wish you well."
Medasi, Medamunina, so I say, and with the platform so as of course, Moamoka and I believe say Ubia Swajiatum, there is the headquarters of what sports.
Yeah,
and for all other stations, Ubeko Hono now. About 6 Omoye normal news. Asana Omoaba
program
later no Moaba sports also. But Mumu die idea. Momo bien who say about 6 I hope say uti sports news papa bia from across the world any Ghana so ahaya no say what they would dial no edit to.
Fantastic.
Madam was.
Yeah, sure. So what Jat me say higher the headquarters of Ghana Sports.
No the no correct.
Fantastic. Coach, you say you're back Ghana and the campaign is set on Asempa 94.7 as Operation Phil Babayara. I will say you're back in our bulk majority. Preparation at the same. Cut flow. You can't also need the ultimate sports show, Kasa. To President Nyabu why? Na Ghana for no and Kacheno, Mijinaso.
You go okay, I'm Kurina Kay.
Kajas a Myxtro no Kasa.
Myxtro okay, I'm Kurina in at Yaku. You know, never got a Myxtro, won't get a Kayam.
President Kayan Kuri in India.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Young Myxtro, what you
Mate, the president Asepa, Gajan say, yeah, who do so that Sunday in the Hello,
Good morning. Papa Myxtro, award winner.
Kweku Willison, emotional intelligence.
I wanted to take the opportunity to congratulate you since Monday, but I've not been able to come through.
Kafra.
So you were nominated and you never advertised it for a single second.
Debbie Mama Sukra.
Asempa FM.
No.
And you go full advertise so their names were not even mentioned. Also, oh yeah, Papa, wanna be out there you way. I don't know what.
No crap avenue.
You have polished this friend saying sports sector now one what polish and also who did some kind of finesse be abba game no interviews pungent questions now bisa why are they Ministerial only award nom the man
that's emotion
ultimate sports show
set on hello good morning
Pepa winner, current award winner.
General PK on radio.
The Ghana Idina, Ghana Pankwadia, Asempa Sports.
Asempa FM.
And no, and I'm Ghana tuning the tune.
The ultimate sports show.
Kaneshi, Peshi, Loko Dakuma, Dansuma, Akuma, Akutema, Babia. Super obudwate
that's super madam so asep senior reason if he fan because me say he has a lot of years a man for cry say election bebe obesan to so na the djuma pa or body ama gb no wetimi ato so e dey na ba or say personal reasons abedru baby ya bedru
the ultimate sports show
who call you to buy the bro for assistant okay, because a British man, they come from no. Baba, so why are they, Papa? Sometimes, you know, your listeners, you know, they might think that we can only speak our local language, but the way I kind of with precision, oh man, bibia, there, Asiano, or the man, diction, only bibiano, Emma Minaj and the paper.
George Efie, former vice president of the FE, the ABC say winning football mo, experience a progress of work for normalization committee. Obviously, Omo they are on track and assessing the city amount.
No comment.
From time Omo share Juma say ebepim na aka mreka krai na omo Juma dia ba wiye no. Wo George Efie saying na normalization no.
No comment.
And the first time when you had the opportunity, you have a Juma Omaye say football people and as I feel say a Juma enyan so many.
No comment.
George, the way they has a who be now bow, be a doctor now no, and as a fear of victimization, it ultimate
sports show.
Japanese team, barracks boy,
Zongo boy also did that.
And mama opportunity young koi. Say na who normalization adwuma.
No comment.
For capabilities all bar on that committee no. And who is saying?
No comment.
Competition I organize it. Who Balua Abba. Yeah. Back and forth for some and they to me organize it. I'm mad as I said last week. Yeah. Are you telling me say George, do your opinion on something away now? Is that what you're telling us?
Okay.
No, sure.
The ultimate sports show.
What are a bankola and Kumasi sensational confessor? Good morning. Hello, Alaji.
Hello, Monsieur.
Good morning.
Morning.
Alaji, I don't what to say. Alaji, me buy the Bokaka.
Yeah.
Me say me buy the Bokaka.
Oh, what's it?
See me back in face and the Bokaka.
Oh boy, we are there.
7 in Bo.
But what do you win but we are home for?
The ultimate sports show.
Sarakatema mami eka Maria Keposo Tayana.
Elizato.
Whosoever beats the drums of war must prepare to dance with the warrior. When the rhythm of any music changes, the dancers must change their dance steps. Champion Myxtro and Penny Forcing the what part of the one on Sunday one of the greatest sports presenters in this country. No more branch Myxtro Dianka one. Next one ko Pentecost or Madas Sports news I won't take that. What things when Yanchiremuye without fear or favor, comprehensive analysis. Tawachi same cross for man taxi drivers. Tawachi is a house of phone straight dress. Champion Myxtro.
In the name of Jesus, let us pray. Father, please walk with us through the bad times as well as the good. May we be heard and understood.
The ultimate sports show.
May you judge us by our hearts and not by our mistakes. And see that we get a breakthrough, however long that it takes. May you fill that void in our souls that will lay our fears to rest. Because there's no way we can live for Jesus when we're living in the flesh. So I pray that you allow our spirits to be born, grow strong, move on, know right from wrong. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Do not love the world or anything in the world. And we know what that means. But listen, we know the distance we need to be away from fire to keep it missing. That doesn't mean we'll listen. Lord, you take care of fools and babies. You teach women to honor their men and men respect their ladies. But lately, so many of us have gone astray, doing wrong for so long that we've forgotten the way. Please bring us back home. Instill in us the word, which is our backbone. We're just children that act grown. There is so much that we're entitled to, yet we receive so little. Because in this time of spiritual warfare, we're comfortable in the middle.
The ultimate sports
show. I pray that you open our eyes, give us the anointing to recognize the devil and his lies. If we keep our actions wise and our prayers sincere, our heads to the sky, you will diminish our fears. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen and amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
The ultimate sports show. It's the ultimate sports show.
It's the Outer Brothers, back in the room, ready to rock the world with the boom. So I hope you can stand the vibration, cause we're about to rock the entire nation. Alright, here we go. I say boom boom boom, now let me hear say well. I say boom boom boom, now let me
the ultimate sports show.
I say boom boom boom, now let me hear say well. I say boom boom boom, now let me.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The real Papa Myxtro, where are we now?
Papa Willis and emotional intelligence.
I wanted to take the opportunity to congratulate you this Monday, but I'm not able to. You were nominated and you never accepted to be a single second.
Mama Sukra. I said, no.
What kind of the way the headquarters of Oswa,
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The real Papa Myxtro.
But who will listen emotional intelligence?
I wanted to put the opportunity to they take a cue from you. I mean, you don't dwell on sensationalism, you don't dwell on sentimentalism, and you don't dwell on ideas of that. They never understand it for a single
The ultimate sports show.
I said, no. Interviews quite young and question. Why are they I want number one. That's it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The real Papa Myxtro.
But who will listen emotional intelligence?
I wanted to put the opportunity so you were nominated and you never advertised it for a single second.
Asempa FM.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The real Papa Myxtro.
Okay, Michelle, for brother, you are paying to be Yasim Konya live was Asempa 94.7 Yasim Konya no. The Monday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Show. Yeah, Brennan, so a free summary copy said non kuno about Pemuno, a Yagudiamun Sam, and a team of able producers at Aroma, a CSC and Kama Power Sound of Pay, Yan Show, Yan Fan Sumo, Yan Channel Serania Basano Pay, Eujumedian so live from the headquarters of Ghana Sports. And I'm saying Hana Ghana Kasa, a Hana Ghana Tie, and Chinwashubia and Yetri. Lady can cry. Very good morning to Yadasipa. As a Donny Brenninano, Mokipi the faith and trust in us. A Bakudia Munsama. Yeah, the reference point, the headquarters of Ghana Sports. Any team of a very good morning to you, Chacha Ubia, especially those in the diaspora. And I'm saying, what dano. And so, Donny Brenninano. Money and Eshibomo, Eddie Adrian Chahudwina, Eddie Eshiaye, live on the YouTube page, Asempa 94.7, Asempa 94.7, live on the YouTube page, Ushiame Horma, Wasembisa, what 10 year, and then Watini Atinina, who the forward the bar. Ya Jibre to me, Abuechra Kinkai, now also a part of the show, Nabi also. To me, Akoye Aropei, Abraya Sinkonya, Yadi, Monday's edition, in fact, the holidays edition of the Ultimate Sports Show. And Aropei Yatinaswa, Yadin Koma Hodo over the weekend, and Koma a transfer Freda, good year Quanso, Nina, Yadi Asia Aropei, Ewo, Yen Jumedianiswa, and Yasim Kuma, and Tiabashan Wakaho, I've been changing, say, WhatsApp, dear 0243 553536 0243 553536 ene ababa kwa ya de mo WhatsApp messages ni say wodia no aye voice note mpa adaroma wode fa wode ba yensa beka na ya bo akire na wo so adwenkyere Ghana ni wiase afa na nyina no obia so atumi atonka na bibia so atumi akwani mabra yesi nkunya anopen so dia no ye di Asia wo everypam 0302216 and of 0302216 546 and ye calling lines are yade atuja ebra so na ye bie lines no de tuma na so atimi afre na yate wonka wadwenkyere nyina no wodi ba eno so yebetumi asompa na bibia so atumi akoyi abra yesi nkonya enadwo dai yede enkomo nyina no ede ebro today Monday the 23rd day of March the year 2026, the year of our Lord. I don't pay Yatanasia, Yadim Komoni Nano, Eddie Asiawa, and ye Asim Kuma, and Utikai her. Yana say, not yet Dacia, a team of able producers, and I did say that Pipiankuma Kasiapa, Eddie Emma woman pay Nana Kwakumensa. Kwakuvede Fatinase, the senior presenter, Watininka Dada Alatula, Abednego de Dotman, Eric Esiedu Bueti, Pablo Aima, Evans Kwabena Sapon, Joel, Jamestown Joko, Womina Aropekan, Kobe Stone, Professor Ike Wallace, Patrick Osei Ajiman, Countryman Songo, Womina Arope Equamudin Ding. I don't pay a rain free Samuel Quadadi Rinchi, one of Anajumedi in Nano, Esi, Nabaconso, Washem, Na Wabuana Bibiaso, Etimi, Akonkai, Abraya Sinconia, Dincominano, Eddie Asia, Ewe, and Jumedi so, and Inti Ayana Wasen and so. Meeting the obeying Kwaku Andy, Ghana's Myxtro Amia Supri Simo, Anna Matrasia, Laja in Supremacy, and then Comano, Yadinina, Ede Ebro, Yabakwa Manone, na latest over the weekend, there a top formula, say the Madrid Derby, and then there a course in the EPL. Ya course Spain in the Bundesliga nina ya buabua nina ano Sansona Adabrijo ya Arsenal boy yano ewa the Carabao Cup no ya de emun komo nyina ede brewa enye asem kuma na Antoine Semenyo are lifting the first trophy with a City na ahokeka wadi Era Blasters camp no enye asem kuma latest and more nina reactions out of form nyina ya de free amanone ede mun komo nyina no anopay enjempa na yede abreo ewo eye dwumedie so na yetumi etu anamon etumi akwanim enunti ayana wasene so na wode amame na wode adwenche nyina so ede ba na wahunu babia wode adwenche efa na wode aba the Black Stars of Ghana ejina kono ewo eye Austria on Friday na Black Stars team no started one major campaign in Vienna enne ya menoka say emrante join the camp bako so far 14 players and a team are joining the camp here rest studio na just say kakra na eba no empenfo airport wo mo atwa mo den yebeko na the latest wo Black Stars camp nyina no ye de sa enkomo no nyina no ede abro na Marvin Senaya watimi attach base in camp ewo Vienna say ye twe say oko eye Togo say obo Ghana no abrante no SCU people watachi base ewo camp wo Vienna and also hon komo kakra eni gisamo de atudwa nyina no anopai ye de nyina ede Asia ewo yenjumede so eniti na wakan ho na yetumi edisa nkomo efa Black Stars ho and the major preparation omoye for the two friendlies edi animo Ghana Austria Ghana Germany in Stuttgart ho nkomo nyina latest wachi ye nyina no edi ebro anopay ewo dwumedi so nanu fiada ewo the friend saying Kempinski Gold Coast Accra na nyasem kuma kra eho na the World Cup fundraising lunch no etimi etodwa ema His Excellency the President the first gentleman of the land ebe lanche ne kese pa ema Ghana for corporate Ghana individuals etimi edi photo ede ebo eye Black Stars nechi ese yemfanya hoboa Black Stars e kono na ye de tam eye supporters edi akọ ama the Mundial and I said the World Cup no etimi aye krabehwe na nyumaku a etudi bebrebe ena ya jibretimi edi nkoma eto form free the president edi tuja and the president of the federation and the honorable minister of sports and recreation edi tuja and mpenfo ahodo a ye to ye nsafre omo and the donations a omo ye nyina no ye de ho nkomo eba. But don't forget engineers and planners and the title sponsor our donated $5 million at the MR Black Stars and now ye free a year Kimpiski no now over $12 million and beyond and to me out of in cash and pledges nina to me aba and penfortunately say anamono ebegu aso akoso na ya hwese $30 million and penfa to the say ye pe na yenya in excess ye de bi dia to a sports fan mo and also anamoto no etimaba. But I must say this particular one I so impressive as compared to the nano honorable Siama Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo mo ya na ye pe 30 million na ye wie no na 2 million and beyond kakrabi and a better chira yensa etumi ekaya just for the first day launch no over $12 million and a year dia etime eto form enti enkoma every the Gold Coast Accra Kempinski on last Friday ni na ya born beda ya de ho nkomo and the excitement ni na no e de eba ni na ya tena so ya de ho nkomo ni na no eba match day 26 of the Ghana Premier League and also over the weekend enyasem kuma kra na ohwe the league log no so enyasem kuma kra Mediama has been toppled na just nyoma anko baby any Gold Stars and abe topo Mediama on the league ladder so enyasem kuma 2 points difference and eba and ye be delve deep into match day 26 na the exciting stories are e be follow that league games no e de hon samo ba after Kodoko trashing Nations FC by 3-0 na the jubilation alone as players no ewo wrestling ring match say the excitement alone enyasem kuma has to folk echo draw All Blacks koshe Mediama di kosi from Emma Dreams FC 2-1 in the Korea na the other games ebe nyina no anope Mo Shaban be join me na ye the sound common nyina no to me at the atofom. Now other interesting build up eba with the Access Bank Division 1 no a moon komo baby and also at the Bama Iswa yede eba Ashanti Gold 04 akoye nadia no kama kumako miensa and oboto and tinema and nadia as a sro kono I clear the abano nyoma bubo bapa ye at the ama Ashanti Gold 04 and I'm saying Rose Park name dwarfs diano a pie ema emu atene at the ama Ashanti Gold 04. But before this particular game no na yadia abusuan do of supporters no the allegations bebre na the abeto bontene enyasem kuma me no ka say Ashanti Gold 04 the response the aba ene kanija de ebe ewurasa response no mo ene enkoma eba abra ye build it up na ya hwe enioma ekoso for the coronation of the first division and also eba any other interesting stories are to from emane de no so ehon komo yaboabo ni nyina no anopai yedi Asia will say your Monday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Show live from the headquarters of Ghana Sports Asempa 94.7 Samsung na ye live wo asida 105.9 e wo takrade ene ne important enye asemkuma enti coming when na ete wasudi na yemfa the Monday's edition no enfensia aropay e wo yenjumedi so ye contem na yekofa yenko wakrata no boso ede ahyase enam se kwaku vedef atena se ye kofa no ahyase na fi wi a enkomo adi ho gida no yetimi ede ato aso ede amaw yente we kakra bi na fi wi a yede yenko wakrata no boso no ahyase
Already done. Maybe I find your call weekend about. It wasn't easy because activities are now whole weekend. Ned also from your baby Jinum. Yede Asempa FM Community Sports Quiz 2026 then so so. Papa you say you do semi so.
Oh, say
yes, you do semi. Say you week 5 You have 5 weeks. What I say 5 weeks continuous.
Wow.
Yeah, until you say you week 6.
Okay.
Until week 6 then the semi final for no the 5 qualified communities eba be share. Now out of the 5 2 akofie.
Okay.
Now the 3 year they echo the grand finale. That is the last week of the competition. In team, is a Abramo semi-final senche. Na say you be share omo metumi akoma nim so ho. Nti papa ni na so and no match say weekend the ACC ni ade.
I am very excited.
Oh yes.
I mean, listening from afar. No? Okay. Very, very refreshing and exciting.
Okay, great.
Intelligent, guys, baby, now community. Follow if she had the Amadia.
Sure.
And the woman can a bomb and a better luck to those are almost free. Me sure say next year, no, more a believe up to the billing.
Exactly.
Okay, Mami Mao and your online, no kakama.
Okay,
because the show is fully packed.
Exactly.
Very, very packed. Na we online na mama abeye the allegations and most about so atena say na ye den komana
papa mama magana ni bi achi na me nsan ema wo akwaba sonkoso emfamra Asempa 94.7 FM the ultimate sports show ko wakata mo boso a anope ye nsa ka no ye de air to manim enso ewo hodom na ye be ewo ha adumonline.com
na no ye ko wakata
ye online bo boso no
na bi ko wakata mze anope wonchi Mr. Tintina.
Hey, Tintina say. Me na mwure mu na say. Me titi ateche ya me ho sa. Anope ma me fa kwanya wesu na me nche yo supremo Mr. Emmanuel Otin. Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel Otin. Minche na abo. Abo part 2. Abo part 2. Mama me. Auntie Mr. Emmanuel Otin and Madam Abo. Yamamu nyina say holiday sunkokra ye damase. Thank you very much for monso nia yamena moso amoye ama obia nso ni age no na se bibia come and team Mr. Emmanuel Otin, a special good morning to you and Madam Abo and so yeah bibia be fine.
Okay.
Inti papa where the make online pay personal man and holiday what you say
very well.
Inti pay personal man to me call online na ma sha say wo your online platform so that is Adom online platform so na papa okoha stories e wo pa no deni pa na tie we mame o see bees kill 3-year-old injure 10 at Aguna Swedro enom a story a chese aba say akure wonyam frisha miensan say someone kwen form say nwa papa omo tie gwa akure su popo pepa omakuno omabunekunu ena say enimpa makoma ku du nso a omutisim sanka omukosebu akura ne nso papa se omudabre mu odene papa nti enom ene ne ekoso ewo Aguna Swedru ya wokọ adumonline.com a obenya details ne bi na watumi akenkan enso ewo hono yese kaso nso ebi aba kaso bank fraud suspect nabbed months after unauthorized withdrawals na say no so yese kaso ne yese papa we are list mistake
that kaswa dey say nyaka kaswa a crew on it ti kaswa dey na ya bibia possible
David. Internal a story and also aba ya de honsam kakra ema monafi ba konso e denim hob or say NTC proposes entry exams for colleges of education and say NTC proposes entry exams for colleges of education na say enonsum kakra anopai aba adumonline.com so now uko myjoyonline.com papa myjoyonline.com so edibiaba was say Joy Ghana Fest 2026 ends in color, culture and celebration at Achimota Mall.
Wow.
Yeah, and no Joy Ghana Fest. Joy Ghana Fest 2026 and of course now no there watch mota moha papa na nye easy kura just say very beautiful and colorful my your culture and so a portrait come up el honomo and no kakra aba now you cannot run an economy without crisis. Why na ka say a former finance minister Yera Setekpe what you say and was say Tekpe warns Ghana must prepare or pay and no kakra so peninum and so atrenim to edi aba na Mahama to lead Ghana's delegation to UN special session on reparatory justice. Okay intinum reparatory justice. Okay, and no a story. Nessa no pay and so about myjoyonline.com and so Papa Mamma from you and so GhanaFA.org. What you say? Nessa Hoyer mouthpiece Ghana your football no common in a holiday day. Eda was a blasters kickoff Austria camp with 14 arrivals ahead of friendly and also Anope at Trinity was a Port City Titans grip. Great Olympic secures crucial win in zone 3 and also Abba GhanaFA.org and I foresee Ashanti Gold 04 dominates away. Ebuswa Dwarfs drop point again in zone 2 and Pewabo so Amobie who near call any near Bantini nani stories are Oko Ghana Football Association.com and say and say no so .org sorry Ghana Football Association official page GhanaFA.org mebo NAP. President Kurt Edwin Simeon Okeku wishes Muslims a blessed Eid al-Fitr. And also Ababe Tuja and so Papa. Ko akata mo boso de besi ha.
Straight up yanko na yemmo komoka kransana ye Mo Shaban aba na the last week wamba nti ene on sembebre na ayede nti yen shase en fa dadwene no en famra na yenko yenim.
Papa, and that no Ebesha said you're free, zone 2 of the ongoing Access Bank Division 1. Na enkoma eba yenina yenim near Koso Amasi say Ash Gold, Ashanti Gold 044 no modern Astati a page and a page so and ye bimude Amamu in Sembe Abanana a quick response from the supporters union of FC Ashanti Gold Papa Amodiaba and pay for Mutie sake in Intino for the sake of those listening to us. My person releasing so Nafe yet to me can you hear
to was na
kind or say a response to claims of an alleged favoritism towards FC Ashanti Gold. And no near that sort of.
I don't know your response.
Yeah, and no response.
But allegation no way answer.
Allegation allegation woman tea. Me kind according to order and send almost share almost no. What I say or says supporters union of FC Ashanti Gold has taken notice of a publication. Okay. And would be atumana.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. My main head. Nti claims in ni. Okay, be any can claims and send the response now so. Claims in say. Or say concerned supporters Ebusua Dwarfs FC has pressed the alarm button.
Okay.
A calculated attempt by the Ghana Football Association's referee appointment committee to help FC Ashanti Gold 04 seal qualification to the Ghana Premier League. The first concern has to do with the consistent appointment of referee Ebenezer Ni Nai Abe and Bernard Ahietroga to handle the most crucial fixtures of FC Ashanti Gold week 18 against New Edubiase, week 21 against Sefi All Stars. Now, secondly, FC Ashanti Gold, then Bekwai Heroes, used to play their home games at Bekwai Jemfi Park before the name of the club was changed to FC Ashanti Gold 04 and eventually switched its home venue to a Boasilin Stadium. FC Ashanti Gold was served a 5-match ban from their Linkley Stadium following misconduct at the venue. As a result, the team was instructed to play their home matches or home fixtures at Bekwai Jemfi's Park, the previous home venue for the club. One may ask if this is truly a punishment or mere reshuffling of venues.
the drafts for
supporters no
the abetu
omudi two mu nie nti wotie ni say no then response to
but cheme okay so cheme on person kire say
omo person omo kire say GF for no abom timi po
okay
so omo pese omo boa FC Ashanti Gold for no omo qualify na die nti no omo kasa omo pese omo boa omo qualify eye nyoma bi ane nyina tse bia omo asie e for no FC Ashanti Gold omo fi se emu omere dodo e bi ti say number 1 ase F4 no akɔhye referees appointment committee nechi
okay
and ye wo particular referees here womo de ma as good omo so kodi match bia ma as good as say koyi and omo body a referees mienu and omo bo omo di ha
okay
say enei referees appointment committee no dani na no omo sheda de sa referees emma as good for omo kodi on matches baako e week 18 against New World bia say and baako ye week 21 against the All Stars interno eye say officiating F4 no any referees appointment committee akwana krana ache so mpeso mo for officiating so eboa as good 044 no anso ha and am say cast okay ya wo league no mu na FC Ashanti Gold 04 mpenimfo ka say wo mabu mra so what you say ache so ma die tutrasem ane nyamra sem wo home Linkley Sports Stadium interban sa ya ma mo 5 matches home ban
yeah
na ya ma 5 matches home ban o see you ko ba bia enyi chese unni honni twaka bia
na no hwan na
esa na omuka
okay
anti mimi chirem ohu anti awoso ye du ko baby ani chese enni wu ko ani twaka bia se na be ya wo be hu sampa punishment dey ama wo safa pa you say ye FC Ashanti Gold for na ya said you omuko Bekwa Heroes Park Bekwa Jemfis Park, sorry. Bekwa Jemfis Park. We are na club kane no no dey. Osina kan. And osisa ne din ebeye no FC Ashanti kane no na ye Bekwa Heroes. Into what in kwade a punishment also a punishing. When you say more do. And no any omunsam a omode buy say we enye punishment.
Okay.
Reshuffling. O sheda na we ni free hadini si hadini. Enya de bia na so de man. Nti enye punishment. We na no and FC Ashanti Gold for Chitafo no so see there be also mo kasa anya se na se nkofo bi paint negative picture amoma ho ade no mo de ball like no ye pese pushing aside say nkofo bi
okay I get your point
nti eno and mo de response we eba say Supporters Union of FC Ashanti Gold has taken notice of a publication suggesting that the Ghana Football Association has granted the club undue favors.
Okay.
While we would ordinarily refrain from responding to such claims, it is also important to address them inaccuracies presented under the guise of fairness.
Okay.
Now, FC Ashanti Gold firmly support fairness, transparency, and integrity in Ghana football. However, it is equally important that discussions on these principles are grounded in facts rather than speculations.
Now, dual supporters, no, almost speculative.
Almost speculative.
And you're grounded in facts.
Okay. And I say, na kika. Omu ni bibia etumi ma omu say we are kedi we nyina so papa bi ntini ye kasa. Number 1, the claim about Bekwa Jemfis Park no. Omu dia no year ba nti number 1, a venue for home matches during stadium ban.
Okay.
The publication suggests that FC Ashanti Gold was merely moved to its second choice venue at Bekwa Jemfi Park after receiving a 5-match ban from its Obuasi home ground. This claim is inaccurate.
It's inaccurate. Okay.
What I say?
And Chemuni is saying to say you're inaccurate, you know.
But for your mechanic, say a man carry biasa. And almost the claim is inaccurate.
Okay.
Inaccurate is okay, well. Okay, inaccurate is that almost say the second home grounds and I say the second choice at the Manchester team and the FC Ashanti Gold. But one say I won't care tasso any FHC according to the club licensing for no. On say over home grounds, you should give them an alternative venue.
Yeah.
And the supporters in Chiremu, no more Chiraseti and Wahai. Bekwa Jemfi Park was not registered as FC Ashanti Gold's alternative venue for 2025-2026 season.
Okay.
Okay. So in situations where a club is banned from its registered home venue, the GFA determines an alternative venue that meets club licensing requirements and ensures reasonable proximity for competing teams.
So they clear. Clear. One register say the second venue. Na ya banner na GFA for no edina call venue bia. Okay.
Yeah, mpachonti no. I say during the period of the ban, FC Ashanti Gold played fixtures against New Edbiase, Ebony FC based Offenso and Police National from the Central Region. I believe Bekwa JV Park was selected because it offered appropriate facilities and reduced traveling inconveniences for these visiting teams. It is therefore misleading to portray this arrangement as a preferential treatment. I would like to encourage whoever is genuinely seeking fairness in our system to do so devoid of affiliation or biases. I don't want to believe that the writer is not aware that Park Academy was issued an indefinite ban on the fateful night after their game against Ashgold at Offenso, of which few supporters misbehaved towards the match officials. We all saw how quick the FA acted, whereas incriminating footages have been circulating all over the internet. In the case of Ebusua Dwarfs, management and supporters pouncing on match officials, pouncing on match officials after their game against Insupon Fidelity. The GFA has not said anything about the incident, and the Dwarfs continue to play its home matches at the Robert Mensah Sports Stadium. Mr. Writer, what has been your comment on this? What's good for the goose is equally good for the gander.
Wow.
Kindly broadening your horizon in research on real facts and accuracies. Hey, Papa. Your word against my word. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, number 2, appointment of match officials. Venue. I come match officials. I see concerns were also raised regarding the appointment of 2 referees who officiated FC Asante Gold Week 18 match against New Edbiase and were later assigned to clubs fixture against the All-Stars weeks after. It must be emphasized that FC Ashanti Gold has no role in the appointment of referees.
Exactly.
Match officials are assigned solely by the GFA Referees Committee in accordance with the internal procedures.
Okay.
Now, furthermore, the assertion that 3 penalties were awarded against New Edbiase is a blatant falsehood. The writer cannot be calling for fairness while lying to make claim. It's tantamount.
It's tantamount, you know.
It's tantamount to dishonesty.
Okay.
It is not unusual within the league structure for referees to officiate matches involving the same club more than once in a season. What remains most important is the fairness and competence of the officiated. And if any club had concerns about the conduct of officials, the appropriate channel will be formal complaint to the GFA.
Exactly.
Realistically, if the said officials had misconducted themselves in the said games, the opponent would have lodged official complaints with the GFA. The referees discharged their duties fairly and firmly, and that's why even though Ashgold played Edubiase and Bekwai All-Stars as away team, yet the club's management and their home supporters embraced the outcome of the games wholeheartedly.
Okay.
So who is crying more than the bereaved?
Okay.
And also, again, if you care to know, if you want to be intellectually honest and credible, you would have found out that referee Francis Ankra officiated the Busua Drafts versus Park Academy at the Robert Mensah Sports Stadium on week 5 this season. He subsequently officiated a week 9 fixture between New Edbiasi and Ebusua Drafts too. Recently, he was again appointed to officiate on Ebusua Drafts League match against King Faisal at the Robert Mensah Sports Stadium within the same season. Did you question his appointment on handling 3 different Ebusua Drafts games in a particular season? Have you raised any issue with it? This is obviously immaterial.
Okay.
What matters most is his conduct and performance on the field, but not the emotional sentiment and blackmail.
Wow. Well, now Ebusua Drafts and so any referees are also games.
The same referee Ebusua Drafts supporters are accusing or no crowd we crowd the accuses we did too. So Ebusua Drafts them we did almost 3 matches.
I don't know teams no more now matches.
I said when here for
supporters
yana
opportunity yeah. What you say?
And they went to me and
said. And went to me and said.
Also the best referees say obi dimo obi. Oh what dey na wo born. Want to me nche sanka ye na wo sha wo dey. And obi so che na beka say akwa we dey send the body. Wow what dey na wo born crowd. Want to me nche. And so Papa Mamin conclude I
think
also commitment to the game. Commitment to the game. FC Ashanti Gold remains fully focused on its sporting objectives and will continue to pursue success through discipline, hard work, and strategic planning. The club will not be distracted by unfounded allegations that seek to determine the progress we are making on and off the pitch. We encourage all stakeholders to advocate fairness in Ghana football, to do so responsibly. With accuracy and objectivity. Signed, supporters chairman, FC Ashanti Gold Obuasi. Bro, pa.
But where me feel say Shedanyo.
Claims in me sure say with this release by the supporters chairman of the Ashanti Gold 04 team, no, we're questioning that we're shooting in out to be.
I think that Ebusua Drafts are so more steady. They say that second still and
say the second, but that's a point.
Points remove be
any vehicle. Internally, worry can feel say as good and suffer punishment to the crowd.
Your complaints is here. Ebema Gabna Ayaketwana.
I just want to go by the last statement by the supporters chairman of FC Ashanti Gold for say when he now just to distract them. All catcher players in all the stakeholders and they say focus on matches. What you say? Obia on the near bre whole koto kwa pamni coach ya. Wako focus a whole koto coach. The last coach or Africa or Excel Africa wako funded the lower division. I also remember one on him competing. Who are you are not focusing on your games?
No, akwa away. Okoshe 3. Also kwa away. Want me
answer. Now Tiana, what your letter to say FNO your favoritism all because say you omo ye de omo kobekwa na omo kan say wo hwe clubs bi to say new be asene the baby omo ina bo omo clubs ni omo games ni na no. It is because that particular way no
proximity
exactly nti e de ni kasa bebe
ye twen aso a aso twen wo ne ye twen and say wo opponent na onye bone no o suffer nti o say do kwhye baby tenten ma opponent na eba ho
exactly
nti proximity there
me know because the punishment is for the home club not for
the away team
nti antwum tenten away team in safasi say onu mom na no man punishment nti we there I think say am release no me aba no it makes a lot of sense what kind be we say a baseless release and a drops for no supporters in the buy ehun hia baby ehia sabre at this point of the season said the supporters should charge their team. They should go into the team and know near her team in the first round. That team no air flourish air bobo kama. Near bedo this level. Team no as a performance and gusua a decline. Even though me the second year. But the point between because I can remember some few weeks ago, some few months. Moshaban bano yen statistics are Debiano na o keep it in the known of say point gap between as good net drafts no. But ko obe backslide ki to ebi na asemato no.
It's 7 points.
No, you one. I can't remember by na same one. A be same point. The same. What you over 7. Also, OT baby na say who make it claims. When your own team, when your own team is not being able to win their own games. What I saying to me feel say amu grievances be namu be sure muswa papa. Also to be call the management and the technical team of Ebusua Drafts.
Okay.
No be so as the reason why here. At a point in time, near that first, near better second, no, Obasai, Hono, what you have to me 7 point a day, day, cost. I don't know question also, Mukobisa.
Very well.
And yeah, had the
Mate, Mamena Sepa, Nana Kwakumensa, Kwakuvere Fena, Ote, Ninka. Mamema Mo Shaban, Emra, na in the Ghana Premier League in the Access Bank Division 1. Statistics are about any numbers, no, and potential teams are more relegation. Na fe woma esro kono so aye den dia momo ni nyina ye din komo but ye ba mene aye panikas ye ba ku bedin komo sisi a wo aye de neoma e course na se nsema e course that Friday wo the Gold Coast Accra Kempinski e honom no ye beba be disa nkomo no dano me kopie mo ho binti meba be din komo bi sisi a mo good morning.
Good morning, Papa.
Na hu ye
Bachoboko.
ase mete won kaje
Last week Friday na me okpando anopa me me shape distance na 4 hours me baha no mo bia 8 mo me kase me ko akofaka na mreko nti na e wose me quick na me kopie mo okpando na me pese me hwe se de ebeko. Then on Saturday so me ko Women's FA Cup no Cape Coast.
Wow.
Nti
e was o chini pa o
me chi nti Saturday na you Cape Coast the whole day. Nti Papa me da seni akonya odi ama me na make say for the first time in so many weeks Mediama SC are dropping from the first to the second with 2 points gap between Omo any baby any Gold Stars after going 6 consecutive league games without a win. Nti Papa currently Gold Stars NA league leader.
Yeah.
Gold Stars is the current league leader of the 2025-26 Ghana Premier League. And last season, Sia Nekoya Gold Stars, any nation Cipreswa, then along the line, Gold Stars G League for the first time.
Yeah.
And for the first time at Gold Stars G League, you know, Omasa Koda League so a potential league winner because currently I got 8 games to complete the season, a total of 24 points. And 24 points, Gold Stars a fear wabo on lose fixture. Season way. About 13 matches I will win 11 and draw 2.
Okay.
On lose game be and Amana be a potential league winner. And then alongside Mediama Sporting Club. Now Papa, yenhwe the results yenhwe table no na ohwe table no kwa team order 4 for kwa no. 42 points. So the points gap between the 4th and the 3rd place team has ne kotoko. Any league leader near 6 points, 2 wins and 2 losses. It to me catch it up.
Penny Baby 8 tuition. Now, this is the response of the about just to help you. Or say this season's GPL has truly been one of a kind. After March the 26th, there is still no clear winner, and every game feels like it could change the story. At the same time, the fight to avoid relegation is just as tight, with teams from 9th position to 17th all in danger. It's been a season full of surprises, pressure, and real competition. Easily one of the most exciting and closely contested campaign in recent years. Now, I think you guys have done justice to the allegations from draft supporters letter. Great work. Good morning. And a penny per this message way.
Was summarizing BBI. Yes, and ending common now. The way our matches no call the league table and my indication that the first to the 4th place team, you know, will be a potential league winner because Osha points aka ye bo a year 8 games aka then of course Osha a year teams now in the remaining matches now 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and Gold Stars 48, Mediama 46, Kotoko 42, Hearts of Folk 42 and just 6 points between Hearts, Kotoko and then Gold Stars and then 2 points between Mediama and Gold Stars into just 1 win and 1 defeat from Gold Stars. It to me pushy Mediama Sanko League no Subium. Then Gold Stars to me maintain the performance which may extend the lead. Then just 6 points between the 3rd and the 4th place and Gold Stars. Then Yakasa for relegation teams no na Diabo Banese teams some of the relegation zones you see obi abo home person urging the points ni na okwa we are no lose no was about that baby order na say I was to me maintaining consistent performance and be feel how we go away e share mediema and also go away bi na wa ko lose na wa san ba beda relegation zone 16th place. Then Young Apostles Efimu after the home win no Ofimu against Gold Stars. Wasako lose to Basakewa away. Amana san ba beda.
Is it
relegation
every
zone.
Week match be weekend game be
yes, and this weekend the toughest because over the weekend results are Mediema for the first time. We moving from the first, Abeda second, and a Gold Stars Akwada first for the first time, and now Manai is so tough for a Mediema Sporting Club, Papa, to go 6 consecutive games without a win. But yes, starting on Friday, na me Pando na. Show the interest about Friday after the game Benjamin Asari. Pando fans ni has fans ni na no budget so. Yes, no more budget. Yes, and me person share live on YouTube. How Pando Heart of Folk fans call Benjamin Asari ho. Say Asari no more bonyum man. World Cup Asari. World Cup Asari. And now me jina ho me share now very interesting on Friday. That was the to me course war and that game ended goalless draw. Ama Heart of Folk draws ni ya Dawson because currently Osha performance Heart of Folk exhibit here as a week in week out more draws. Unfortunately this season normally Pando Heart of Lions games from about 9 and 0-0 and first round in Accra 0-0, second round in Pando 0-0 and the last 5 matches of Pando Heart of Lions will fear Papa and all rosy because about 2 of the games are ending a defeat. Omasha Kotoko Omani Heart of Folk about draw. Prior to the game, na Heart of Lions fast and they say Omani Heart of Folk goalless draw waka. And Omani Kotoko goalless draw Kumase. And Omasha Kotoko 3. Into Ombesansha Heart of Folk 3. And Heart of Folk actually say in terms of away performance, the most
very
points.
Resolute,
yes, the most points accumulated. And Nyawawa because Osha Bola Heart of Folk boy in the absence of Kevin or CCB, Osha Bola Babada Muko Bo Pandua. And at a point, na fans ni budget or so say or no, one of the best defenders in the Premier League. On the day he did so well. And Osha Echedogli, Papa, Onoji the man of the match, the 4th MVP. Player. Yes, the 4th MVP. Unfortunately, Lions seem to me take your chances. Heart of Folk create few chances, almost to dominate here. But has currently Ogusu Kuta the most points accumulated away. And Heart of Lions, Egusu Chifa Mobu this season. And this time, Osha more chances of winning the league. Ashiegu, Osha baby Heart of Lions down the 10th place or 34 points. Also a relegation zone. Lions were relegation zone because the remaining 8 matches no to me drop points kaka because Bechema were relegation zone or 33 points. Beye Sweden Blacks were 31. Or winning next game Obenya 34. A year Brekum Charles were 31. Or winning next game Obenya 34. Now say Heart of Lions dropping points now to me win here. Everyone the problem. Papa, this is the celebration mode. And fans over live on YouTube.
Benjamin Abaye a household name.
Yes.
And I think that he's doing very well.
He's doing very well.
Very, very well.
Yes, very well. Osha goalkeepers in the GPL Ombaye household name Fatah Dauda, Ebeye be Steven Adams, Abba Richard Ofori, Abba Philemon McCarthy, Abba Beye Sulama Abdullahi. Osha ye brought on and on a goalkeepers baby Abba Gio Mudini in recent years. Ghana Premier League now Benjamin Asari and they doing so. Osha fans no be a person need picture until the phone manner na or the way picture not the phone then at the amount back and that was how a course of Pando and this is what I love to see when the people community people show interest in supporting our local based players and also our Ghana Premier League players they just say nyama koyi pa now Papa on Saturday Friday na biemu Swedro na minim say based on table no you benya the first away win a year in the match day 26 of the Ghana Premier League where a year summer text 11 wonders Asia was so Papa for the first time because after match day 18 11 wonders share Basake only stars no 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 7 consecutive games but 11 wonders losing in now and normally caught into the fixture against team Ayefreno a year Summertex and Summertex in about 5 matches results in Shada and Koyim Famor. Unfortunately, Summertex aimed to me the needed away win against 11 Wonders. Because 11 Wonders will be ordinary there. Obiachi no Sheno, but on the day 11 Wonders enya a good game. Edin Kofi Asamoah enya brace the winger, the young winger enya man of the match on the day no enya brace against FC Samatters. Emma Zakari Musa goalkeeper for FC Samatters conceded to Papa because a big resource because Zakari Musa even big teams crying to me share too home and away. But then 11 Wonders it to me prove HS indeed almost back again with a resource amassing. Unfortunately for them, since the way the be an 8 matches I can to him. But then Omni Samatters game now no the one Samatters winless run no Kwane Kosro. Unfortunately, Samatters ain't to me winning in recent games are boy in the Ghana Premier League. Papa Yambo Rim was Sunday. Now on Sunday a big resource now Kotoko celebration no. Me person me bisa for the first time Mama share Nations FC. Is that celebration? When we a wrestling celebration?
Yeah, baby.
Wrestling as a chess saying me person about life. For the first time Omo announce as a chess.
For the first time Omo
and Omo buni kitwa.
Na me nsa.
Omo buni yes, and Omo discipline Nations FC. Ewo a year Baba Yara Sports Stadium. In their first season Omushia no Kotoko elusu 1-0 to Nations FC ewo a year home. Then last season Kotoko lusu 2-0 ewo fear against Nations FC. This season after the goalless draw ewo Abrankese no Kotoko etimi Nations FC 3-0 for the first time in 6 league games and ama Kotoko dominance over a year Nations dominance over Kotoko ending unfortunately dramatically
my year celebration
yes
that a year wrestling
celebration
Jamestown farmer and man for
and I didn't hear me boss when he said last time na uni Kejua Nankasa discusses celebrations in the Ghana Premier League and Okaya mo discuss me my images be about player celebration and these are some creativity be a GPA players need but
when as a woman treat you man
as a Samba O'Neill also Elvis Chamber for Kovu wrestling not boo was there
when was up piano night
like referee K and yes
the nations for now me a papa
now what can you watch Sanka
before the game na my friend so me en kasa so Dr. Kwame Che say mo bia en kasa I know him DBC
when you went to the camera 2 weeks kasa and Papa when him so proud to this game now Nations are beating about 3 games. Some are 11 Wonders. Some be winning with fear. Unfortunately, Kotoa and Yomu that unbeaten run. No from Poman so Papa. Okokuma on to me Kotoko.
Debbie.
Yes, Okita Gold Stars on to me Kotoko Papa.
And this is the
celebration number. And Samba O'Neill LED. Look at we book on Pukonu. Referee pa 3-0.
Go to camp where we are no mushu.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
But said there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, can't say wrong. Missy where.
Say sports.
It's better some be show with that some very with.
Papa. No, Papa. So when the course went. Kotoko dominance. When you say Kotoko, just this season, no performance. No, you see just 1 game pay of you. As per national move.
Wow.
Yes, and the house of folks who will lose 1 game of you Kotoko. And I shall move here. And the bad at all. Just that coach better take you over Prince Owusu better take you over. We're in the first home win after losing to Heart of Folk and join against Vision FC. No, Afena when you're the first win as Kotoko head coach. Papa, yanko yenimna yanshe the other results. No, na other results in your interest in Basake Young Apostles 1-0. Push Young Apostles score relegation. Basake, the second best home team in the league. Second best. Yes, has a question war, but Vision Akobo draw. But since then, it's been tough for teams. So, me akofa po breakum Chelsea. Eshe Karela 2-0 and a game man no win pa. Yes, because we should be a Chelsea that this season, Papa. Omo battle relegation. Omo she Karela 2. Karela kita form pa. And previous away game for Karela, omo she Dreams FC 1-0. And no be himself Karela Ekoha breakum Chelsea etumi show dominance. Seydou Abubakar Dominic Frimpong loan from Diana etumi twat na baako at the mom and na Swedro Black so Z Mamisha Rudolph goal no Rudolph build up to Rudolph goal no and Hoho United Ediemia omo she Hoho 1-0 na Osha coach Kasim go kill this. Obe take you over Hawaii. Now about 7 matches prior to this game. We're winning 3, I draw 3. Elusu just 1, and that was the defeat against Karela. And the 8th game, Muna see away a 5 point because prior to this game, no matter 5 games unbeaten. That is under Kasim go kill this. Yes, but then unfortunately, Swedro Blacks.
Olusu point where
Ozi weekend only has a focal. Yes, Obo has a focal away, and has so draw. You are board draw la. Papa, where there was so that's a positive result. Rudolph Ashen is 7th goal of the season. 7th goal of the season for Swedro Blacks, and that's coming from Rudolph Junior Nana Mensah. Last season, also Tuntina Division 1. This season, Papa, this season is not bad. 7 goals. Because check the points gap. Someone attack Kumiasha 11 goals 7, and Untumin Kase were bad in the season. Because Premier League defenders no ball against Samba O'Neil, Kevin Osesi, Ali Mohammed, Ebenezer Aban, Obo against Vincent Atingamo, Obo Alex Boachimwa. Only defenders on the penal pa. So if you're able to score that goals na say wabo home more than Papa. Bechem Shediana 2-1. Na Omumi and Nishia say Yobo Fibia Hondi was wrong. Yes, into Ocean 2-1. And the big results are a 10 league table no. Dreams Mediama and Papa. Now records just said dreams Mediama to me dreams were away. Mediama to me dreams were away. It's not me share one come Mediama, but still Dreams FC showed dominance.
Moses Bakadai.
It's a 2 points gap. I bet them 2 points gap. I bet them between both sides. But Vision. Now me share Vision new goal stars, Papa. Only say Vision since Oba League last year. This season Chronic goals are 3-0. Tema. Okay. Oshe goal stars 3-0. Last season Oshe goal stars 2-0. And a goal stars share 2-0. Inti omumi oni shia obi afa ni home points. Okay. Enti enya wanwa enti obi Oshe go obi aso nchebi. Okay. Enti 2-0 2-0 3-0 and then goal stars are recording 1-0 victory over Vision FC, push on top of the league table, and again Gold Stars equipe dominance. Okay. Last season it was the same. This season, but Papa, you show the remaining games for the top 4 teams. You show baby about you need to for none. You league table in the remaining games. You didn't come up quick. And Sunday na remaining games, you know. And we pass here. Oshe, teams are aka. I'm putting for the league title. Now after performance, where you Rudolph go, Papa. Okay. Where you Rudolph Junior. And me sure say I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed, Papa. Into the remaining games on the league table, quick one. Gold Stars Aquada League no na the remaining matches no but Karela away, Papa. Karela away. Karela lose just away. Yes, Karela lose just 1 game per fear this season. A bad thing Papa. And we are no both nations will fear. Nations away some koye. Nations away koye. And nations are no akobo Giana Odoma. And you see a match. No, I bet Samatex will fear. Okay. Now, was Sanko bought Mediama. Oh, hey! And the Mediama match. I asked the decider. I decided, Papa. No, Wababo Hoy will fear. Okay. Now, the last 2 Dreams FC away a year 11 wonders home. Okay. Dreams FC away 11 wonders. Yeah, Papa, what him say last year, Gold Stars Sergi League, no last game, Omni Accra Lions, no relegation. And I win so over 11 wonders. But Papa, now there is some kind of a year pattern between Gold Stars and Mediama. Omni na Super Bowl 11 wonders. Okay. Omni na Super Bowl mo. And in you, Omni na Super Bowl 11 wonders. Omni na Super Bowl mo. Now, Mediama next game 11 wonders. I will fear. 11 wonders. Now I go Bechem away. Bechem
a very good strong team.
Also funny points. Mediama. Now Oria wa go Kotoko home.
Wow. Match bad.
Now I go Breku Chelsea away. Okay. Now we bought a Gold Stars for home. Wow. Now we go Basakewoli Stars away. Okay. Now we bought Hearts of Lions were home. Okay. Now I bought Hearts of Folk. I say,
as a medium, I don't think. It's
a job with Savala.
When you Muslim. Close call.
Gold Stars, or Brekum Chelsea, or Kotoko, or Heart of Lions, or Hearts of Folk. Hey, Papa.
close.
Now Kotoko has so moon film. I got 6 points. Almost see Ombutimiachi. Now Kotoko next game you Diana Doma. Na away. Now Bobo Samates will feel. Now Akobo Mediama. Hey. Na yeah. Wabo United will feel. Wabo Dreams FC away. 11 Wonders home. Na Wabo Bechem away. Now Wabo Swedro Blacks will feel. Papa. Now House of Folk and Sukuta 42 points. Wabo Swedro Blacks so Z will feel weekend way. Now Wabo Young Apostles. Papa. About 2 consecutive home games. Papa also folk about 2 consecutive home games, 6 points, possible 6. But has last 4 home games in our draw. Now, Obo Draw Blacks, Obo Young Apostles. Papa, we need 2 way. I bet me picking up one. I bet my BBM.
Oh, I bet Cosro.
I bet BBM. I bet BBM. Julius Emuna any team no.
No, who said Julius Emuna said they went there. They went to social media. So, Uta has a chair. So. We are strong.
Okay. Now about vision, we Papa game where I know last season one of the big fixtures are of course here has vision. This time the next 3 games of Heart of Folk community vision. Our near Jake where game I know better Papa. Now we about Karela will home. We are couple nations were away. Now couple Diana, Diana will home. Now about Summertex away has last but 1 away game. Against Summertex.
Okay.
Now about Mediama. The remaining fixtures of the top 4 teams. Papa, why no more drained man? Mommy, the history, and you just a Gold Stars to me a defender. And Papa, me person Papa said the last time my team be defending league title here when I got a call. Yeah, so defending league back to back 3 times.
Yeah.
And that was 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014.
Okay.
And Sana FC Ashanti Gold. And now Ashanti Gold SC.
Yeah.
Babaji League. Now Sana Wow Stars Legon City see Babaji. Then a Gianna San Babaji Nibium. Now Papa, it looks like this season Gold Stars FSA Kuta League Nibium after winning. The last time it happened, like we said, 2013, 2014. And now team between defending league now.
Media man to me come back.
And the games net. Media games net.
You finish hard. You finish hard.
You bet jam my team for no so no but say the Abu Bobo was no more based on games I can predict it.
Okay.
Win and my you bet me AG League, Papa, the last 3 years Western region from then on my the right 2022-23 media 2023-24 Summer 2024-25 Gold Stars
currently investment.
The 2 Western region teams and that league so Papa quick mami no red division 1 na me sorry corner zone 3
no why snap here man
zone 3 Atram winning against Interlies 2-1 Golden Kick Nanya Papa Nanya were relegation zone. Yes, and zone 3 table Nanya back to relegation. Then Wafa Home Stars 1-0. Accra Lions ni Golden Warriors 3-3. Sempefi almost someone Tijai. Aka 10 points gap. 10 points gap neda omone Positive 42-52. And Papa 10 points gap na matches aka 7 games
okay.
Aka 7 about 23 matches aka 7 games was zone 3.
And because
almost the last 5 matches someone win 4.
Okay.
And a positive sukutem den positive someone jemu. Na positive share hakla 2-0 where some results are of course was zone 3 of the Access Bank Division 1 League and also Eukulu the positive 52 Sempefi 42 and Atram 39 into only the asset and one on Yanko Zone 2 na Yendin Commander Zone 2 no mami FC Ashanti go there for supporters ni budget so and do winning here against Future no now we say Papa 7 points gap 7 points gap
because we Obabe Buffy
Papa 7 points gap aka 7 matches Papa 21 points
7 points it means that weekend you or extending a 10 points
Hey, and a dwarf snake your ball draw. Dwarf.
I think that Rose Park on the day we are there.
Yes, Rose Park.
I hear the magic for 04.
Hey, Juadi. Papa, you do come on Zone 2 police ni pack 1-1. Ebony ni HS Sky 1-0. Elimina Sharks UCC 2-1. And FC Ashanti go there for Papa. The biggest results 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, future nya by that season we future lose with you. Future lose with you.
Ashanti go for is
now we try to build up to go back one. Papa. Well rehearsed, well planned, and Omo execute goal no simple cry. And 11 wise Kim Fights at 0-0. Seshi Eshen Supon Fidelity Papa 1-0 Supon Fidelity. Why the division 1 division 2 division 1. Why there? Wait me have good team. Yes, me who say clubs need jomo players a chicken. Me assure in the first 11 no move to 2 as. Number 2 na. And a year dwarfs Rospark 1-1. No do be asking soccer 1-0-0. You do be asking. And Papa, Osha table no zone 2 49-42. FC Ashanti Gold 04 49. Dwarfs 42. Papa Dwarfs last 5 games we winning 1 pair. FC Ashanti Gold last 5 we winning 4.
Allegations and shed
Papa Rose Park are better 38. Now relegation zone UCC youngsters Muna Moadrie 20 points. More soccer intellectuals them, and that is it. Zone 1B you may 19 points gap. Okay. Between DBB. Okay. Yes, now end up 19 no. Zone 1A and B. How no meno kase aka 5 matches. Okay. Now okay, calculate 5 matches no na and do 19 points. Enti DBB abowem na zone 1A and na still na no hoya din zone 1A.
Ashanti Gold 04 a year after the game. Supporters in jubilant mood.
Yes, Papa.
No many aje
Papa. We cry no na say you we dey krono.
Me pe coronation na he. Coronation na me pa.
Papa share dey omo ye call kwan so pa.
Efe.
E ma football ye fair. On say you were into passion no kosa na. The passion na say football.
Ashanti Gold for no premiership no be hard no.
Obe hard no. Because Wuska.
No my they are doing conscious purchases.
Papa no season.
Many da no mo invest
Oba hard Papa next season me shishimi because team say wo sika e ba no. We show unhwe zone 3 so sika 4 e ba. And na zone 2 sika 4.
No but enkenye de pe no. Game ni benya wo ma mo
Papa ne sa na ne zo to tona samates mo ni house ne kotoko enya bi anto e.
Na how na se moment bi.
I say sika we bu dey best splash cash no more.
Na kotoko ni sika.
Let's say the FC Ashanti Gold ye. And they saw the offer while otua.
Ashanti Gold catch kotoko.
Say a betche next season a betche. Let's say was Obia Wasika, but Obi or bet me within a second.
Okay.
Now or their top player. But yeah, next season player recruitment a be dimpa because Obia bet me Isikano and once a Basa player value because they be a 200,000 we saw the 250,000. Now we saw about now the 300,000 now league no value no kwane koso papa na zone 1A RTU someone tijayo 51-43 51-43 Tamale City lead with 51 points and RTU 43 points and papa also a battle or Bolga elusu to Tamale City and Oshe RTU the papa mean fan see na Cape Coast Saturday na we just a second mean fan trim na minko na Hazakes ladies na papa semi final na ebo no Cape Coast Hazakes ladies we need 3-0 against Jonina. And then
Samates Lucy.
Amisha Samates 5-1.
Oh, the Monaka.
5 Ochino Gunechi Abun Sem Afena Maba Premier no. Women's the Munya Butrema Yende Yabuache. Yes Yaji. Women's FA Cup neda enti punishment kakra army ladies so the army for ne punish Samates so papa army for punish you so when you say the army for ne punish you yes enti na park so na army for discipline Samates the final na set na army versus FC Samatex Hazakes ladies army Hazakes ladies and they be share in the women's FA Cup final papa ye be see Friday ye bet na say na ye den komo actually match day 7 of the Ghana Premier League, match day 24 of the Access Bank Division 1 League, the Women's Premier League, the match day 17. Yeah, the own common na ebepro na fe yehun bibia.
Okay. Mo Shaban, ye beda sepa na Black Stars friendlies no bakoda ben.
Me wa say ye league no. Week we me league no ntino me wa for the
Collins Day am wan ko bi.
Mr. Collins Day minyante nka. Yeah, since minyante me dey me person meeting nka from graduation time maintaining count.
Maintaining count.
Yes, now one can be beyond channel.
Me sure so we are aware.
So when him say when me charming. Yes, but I said you say charming why is slow.
Charming.
Me charm Mr. Collins Day. Now in the holiday me maintaining count here.
And the holiday no. Yeah. I'm real if you or share the wife and change.
Okay, Papa. Me that say you be share Friday. Now the exciting conversations on our domestic football. Papa, domestic football yeah da. Means so many jipa.
Maxwell Caesar Keme.
Okay.
Maxwell oh you're fine.
Yes.
Oh you're fine.
Oh yes, solid. Oh yes.
Maxwell.
Oh yeah, extremely solid. Mixter Maxwell.
Tembi Albert Jumana motivation is I
yes. Yes, Mr. Maxwell Caesar Keme. Nyamin Shirano anopa we competitions manager Parko Pen.
Okay.
Yes, meeting the so anama sorry. Making sure say be no guide me. Because baby
on the competitions manager.
Director of competitions.
On namho because of national security.
On namho din yes. Or neni edin pa. No monitor so monitor o.
Ja.
Ai, o monitor that no catch. Yes, Michiana. So bet Michiana on suit.
Okay.
Yes, Michia on the wife ni na in the holiday.
Omufi on. Mo Shaban anabusia for motenenka as ya the March day 26 the Access Bank Division 1 league and afi the women's FA Cup matches by nyina no Mo Shaban adaroma yensa atimi aka the very latest nyina ewo ha ye de honsem no de eba mama me enkwa homa no susisia na minkodi enkomo we emfa emre osisia wono ene the honorable sector minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams na menino edi nkomo live and exclusive with the headquarters of Ghana Sports yankoi na yene honorable eni nkomo honorable a very good morning to you na wapombo kodie.
Good morning.
Me sure so
Nyamia do mi huye.
Yeah, the Nyami ase papa. And I ya da say esewadi so said the headquarters of Ghana Sports. Yen so yentumi ene more enkomo na bibia enya kama. Last Friday, that beautiful lunch, so Kempinski Gold Coast Accra. Nenya semkuma ayenya the first gentleman of the land, the president John Dramani Mahama emano ebe lunch a fundraising lunch kese for the Blasters according to a day called a World Cup. In fact, science no clear. I was present na enyoma e course nyina no say there is some light at the end of the tunnel in the case of Sika na yede a supported Blasters no yede be a fast supporters akọ tie team nechi ewo horma. Are we on course pay the nano yehu over 12 million and on the day some in cash some in pledges a buy no. How did it go for you?
Well, you mean you need kind of medals. Say, Muguswa, Moma, ya Quenya, na Yeka, Sema, Efa, a good year, one kind call, one sem, and Yabeda Moasi, because it's a platform that you give us. And maybe I, BB, Nasem, Ewo Mwajuin, or say, Ecosia, Moka Mwasem. Yes, we tea. Ni able to nyasesa no na yasesa boy. Ni ayeso say muso ni amu kanu enye sa no say ekwa na ya chirechire mu na ye nyina no ye koyini. That is the purpose of development. Enti na ye koyini menti ansa na meyu wasema no kra no indikan endam wase.
Yes, yeah, that's
it. Yes. Generally no our agenda no egusu positive igusua ni aye hunu nyamene pair or the ebeko pa. So we continue to encourage say Ghana for enfa then engine because ultimately they say what the biggest brand and what they boa the other brands we a company a multi company ni awunim say bibi papa na oye kese no we de no e di bi pia ana wo betwi omo e form no kakra aba wenim. For example, if I want to use multimedia as a platform, multimedia your brand bia your news say wo pe news pa woni bibia wo beko na your brand bi so a wo pe sports pa woni bibia wo beko enti say ye pese ye pia multimedia was sports kwan so a ye nim platform a o say ye de yade no ko na ye de aboa omo aka no ye pese ye ka bibi about news ye nim bibia ye de beko na aboa other platform no so. The same thing with sports. Say ye piu ye
Asempa FM.
Black Stars and the biggest brand.
Ultimate
And
sports show.
male football, male football at the senior level is the biggest brand in the world.
Yeah.
So, Bibia woye biano say we take advantage of idea nipa ne hu then ewo already or you're interested already to pull the others along. So ebio mono yenti America side yen say ma teaching kofobi kan na eyinumu ye no yanyese amahu na yanyese baby enye ni nyina na yebetumi aye no sa. You take advantage of the big one, you make something and you use to support the smaller ones.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but if you say the response are corporate Ghana, any individuals enough, and as I still I be extend the invitation to others almost wait me about on board, no maybe push that agenda.
Mamenda omo responding already as any omuswa omo indication say omo be responding, so I want to thank them. But enough. There were a lot more say Yejitum say yenso yewo enyama bibria or say to encourage the corporate
Asempa
world
FM.
to respond appropriately. Enubi ena mampini any the deputy finance minister or chair of the fundraising committee no ama indication say usika bia we dey boa sports tax deductible.
Yeah.
Say ye calculate with tax. Afeno baby ye na ye calculate eto a wo say utua sika we dey call boa sports no ye be yi sa sika no if you must na ya calculate eto a wo say utua.
Yeah.
Just so to encourage you enti abaya ye nhihye at wo say sports a good cause. We dey sika ko boa sports also a win-win. Ena ebi omoso say ye be very open and transparent. Ewo sika ye benya no Nia yedi kwa koye no enya dia edi mpuntuo ene mmoa bebre oman no ene omuso a omode mmoa no yeden eba na bibia be plain and clear ye tu sa na mona ebeboa ma then many more corporates so be them beba on board because they know say omusika omode eba no sika no be ko into a good cause. So yenso ye wo a responsibility. And we are doing our best to make sure say Incophobia much more aware. You better reach out to a lot of platforms so that a more expected from corporate, at the cost there will be no complaint from anywhere. Sometimes it's no more complaining, and this sport is not getting the this support. This one is not getting support, and a bit free. We have to mobilize it together. We have to mobilize it. Now, say yen to me mobilize here. Want to mean che adia anyhow. So but we expect more support from the corporate. So far, nyabanu yebeda nyamiase, but it's not enough.
Okay.
It's not enough yet at all.
So the $30 million, then they are still at the target, right?
The target for the current fundraising project to support the national team and other ancillary activities for the World Cup. Don't forget, say, right from the word go, you qualify, the World Cup is not only about going to chase the ball for 90 minutes. And about just going to win the World Cup. It is also opportunity, say, ye ton ye ho asomai ye ton ya ye wo asomai e di ama amai nyina omuso be ye den omu eba World Cup ho eni omuso a omodi omueni be di World Cup n'echi nu ye ko ton ye ho so ama ho. So we need to create many other platforms beyond chasing the ball in 90 minutes. So ye wo GIPC4 together with the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of Tourism, we are creating various platforms of course, supported also by Ministry of Foreign Affairs facilitating. We have created a number of platforms that Ghanaian-related companies and companies are Omuye Jumaya or Ghana Hanusu, Omubenya Quenya Swaya Atom. So we have many other things that we will be doing that is not just about football. So sometimes we'll say that 30 million is not just going to the Black Stars as a team and not even just sending fans. There are other things I Eden Faso Ketia Debre or Mino.
Okay. Honorable, but figures by engineers and planners, $5 million, gold fields, $200 $2 million, and the others no when you know pledges and na say pledges are timelines down because him say die e be ko work up ni and you might can who I will say you know ni na time bound obi pledge a man up to that bay now say what it says but maybe some way because the last time honorable Esiama mo search agenda say be pesca for AFCON and one World Cup no one more amount for pledge but at the end of the day buy say a little over $2 million and they buy because pledges ne buy but woman to me and san kasi kanina with your own no you're very encouraging mama timeline.
Well, I don't know what time but we koya now the confidence of the people in you very limited and one also sometimes never know so anything that say kasano medikai say we need to be very transparent. We need to assure people say the structured processes are toho say omusika omode bano enkonko yesika de kwako we namning nyama basa na yasan ababak but we are sure that it will result in some positive development but meantime this one ebinumu die no omo aye transfers no already
okay
and now omo die no ye pledge no so omo ma indication say immediately no we initiate processes so we hope to redeem 100% and even add more. A lot of banks now omo and they have also given indications in the course of this week on member office about the presenting checks. So we hope to get quite a lot of support. I don't think say any of the groups are more pledge and individuals are more pledge. They don't intend to redeem their pledge.
Okay. And the target, say yeah, achievable. Niya ebia $30 million like a dying target. So then we are looking of sending maybe a supporters kakra, quite a good number to support game players. With the Mundial.
Well, I don't know what you describe as a good number. May I sure say Ghana for Bibri Enyaya ka Ombeko. We cannot send our wishes. We cannot meet our wishes. But at least a few core supporters here able to media coupled with what will mobilize in US, Canada, and in Mexico to add to Niao or will be good because after all, Ghana, we don't lack numbers in America. Boston and East General area, Worcester, Ghana for Mugu or Mudo so now we Philadelphia, extending to even New York and New Jersey, the catchment area, Ghana for and they can really support. The same way, so Ubepie or Canada, Toronto, Ghana for Guopa and Africans are there. So for whatever reason, this World Cup now Nyamena Kasa the Ekupi cities are already you have a good population of Ghanaians. You have a very good population of Ghanaians. And all these areas, there was some history. Either say you have a good Ghanaian population and it has some attachment with Ghana. Offer baby to say Philadelphia, baby, I any creation for Bebo.
Yeah.
Obianim say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, any colleagues in Penifua, a honor share campaign and learning processes are towards liberation of what Ghana and Africa. What they call Boston so I don't know Maka Ghana for Bibre no be any say Ghana for Gustapa and it's just a distance from Boston. So general area very well covered. So also not Toronto American Ekai. So God has been so good to us, and we will continue to mobilize Ghanaians and of course Ghanaians also are willing to go. No, will facilitate opportunity for them to travel.
But Honorable, are you saying that you a very good number until you mobilize one more? Because in all the qualifiers, you numbers of our supporters are troopy travel along with the Black Stars Koko supporting, and maybe in numbers about 2,000 supporters from Ghana. Maybe are mobilizing Kakaka from the Venus game. No,
well, but qualifiers, all our away qualifiers, we didn't move with 2,000 people.
So bare 1,000 here, but this is the grand tournament.
And in America, say we didn't move with 2,000 people. Look, to the extent say acceptable financially, any Bibiano, we are not saying say that's part of the reason why we are mobilizing these resources.
Yeah.
I can say budgeted resources be in free buying need funds and them say the supporters here then no. That one is no.
Okay. And the President
we will mobilize from the corporate world individuals and the rest to perform such functions. But and you say already EFA sports fund every fundraise towards a sporting related activity in a tournament 2% of Sasikano or say Edible Sports Fund.
Yeah.
2%. And from say even $30 million of whether CD equivalent or not. Say with what we got the last time 2% of that, say sports fund.
Okay.
For the development of sports, which will benefit other sports. And the says we are not ending with just the World Cup. Yeah, World Cup, other competitions to say Commonwealth Games are from 22nd to 3rd of August. 22nd July to 3rd of August. Around the same time, Women's AFCON from 25th July to August 20-something. So there were Youth Olympics. There were many other competitions So there are a number of other activities and we need to prepare for all of them. And you say it drew every tournament. Fundraising launch. No, we should be able to structure it in such a way. We will be able to now support for the year because you don't have to turn it to be something all the time. Yes, it loses its value.
Yeah. And the other activities are in the form of a lunch. Yeah, you better invite other corporate or individuals to come and donate.
Well, we will continue. Ideas keep coming up. Nipa and Bibi bana say say okay ebeboa o man no say yebeton ye hu say yebenya bibi kakra no we will go for it. For example, there are a number of influencers feel say akwenya no nya bia ma and they are willing and ready say de art beboa sa process no. Maybe we may have to design something and have an engagement with them. Other persons maybe because of distance they must also have a feel of Ghana's preparation for the World Cup. Maybe we need better up again to gather together. Maybe after the World Cup, later in the year, you put me another program towards another structured support. And for the World Cup, we can continue to do it. Donation platforms can remain to support sports development. or say you develop a structured school sports system. Every basic level educate through the tertiary level.
Yeah.
And also here you see people run without spikes. You see people play barefooted. You see people play on sakura pitches. Ningina ya dia wo say yehwe na yehu bibi. Aban kwa into me central government alone cannot do all this.
Yeah.
And you say you invite support from the corporate world. Maybe you Eidi Kakraba, we can build a pitch in Wim constituency.
Okay.
Maybe as we speak, the Minister for Sports and Recreation, the constituency, we don't have any good pitch for football and now a proper multi-purpose court for basketball, volleyball, handball, any tennis. We need such facilities dotted all over the country. Every district at least should have a multi-purpose court and a good pitch for football.
Okay. But Honorable, say a year the targeted $30 million. What would be Ghana's impact? Was our World Cup a year coming as far as even performance year concerned, not even visibility in the performance. How is this 30 million going to aid and as an impact your performance?
You observe, sir, we were among the teams you qualify here with very high points.
The ultimate sports show.
Yeah. We are among the teams who qualify here with very high points. We qualify with 25 points. We mixed just 5 points. We lost 1 and drew 1. And we lost only 5 points. Meaning, say, we have a good record. So we are not going there just to be mere participants. I believe, say, this has sunk into players, and even the technical team, the last time we met them, say, those of us who will make the impact, or should help those outside to make the impact, and we were in that room. Me from the ministry, representing government, the federation leadership, that's the FA, any the technical team, management. Juma yebeye together no ebeboa players no am also are reflecting on the field of play. So I don't expect say team yebeko just to participate at the group stage and come back. I'm seeing the team going very far. Now nyamini pair say the way I in our bomb maybe the World Cup should come to Africa and Ghana should be the one to bring the World Cup to Africa for the first time.
And with this financial support be apart from the abandoned the man national team be a support beam.
Oh, of course, government have made budgetary provision
already
to support the team. Say Bibi Ebayo, this initiative government knew say government was responsibility to the team, and the government in its appropriation bana budget parliament for the appropriation act to be passed and make provision to support the team already. That commitment by government is still there, and apart from mobilizing, government is ready. But if our mobilization works very well, we will put a lot more into the sports fund. And government will also come on board to do what it must do. And at the end of the day, the other sports now complaining, either the women's football, the challenge, the black challenge, that's the para sports, parafono, they are more complaining, say, almost in Sheda and Boa say, or Inya. And all the other sports, we fail to invest in them and describe them as lesser known sports because we don't invest in them. And we will build appropriate infrastructure all the way down to the district levels for sport development.
Very well, very well. But chairman, when I use Black Stars image and in his stage and they are GGCK, I'm for beside the other junior national teams. Most often, the other junior national teams, Omokochis in the crown are buying into Omoka. With these funds coming in, over 10 is a story, maybe subsequently, enemy. Be at the under 17, under 20, under 23, the other junior national team coaches, you have a fat canon now ministry, actually the amount, and also can plan.
Well, we are taking a lot more serious decision to develop our sports in a holistic way.
Yeah.
And no currently, you are extended to Premiership League, then
exactly,
and facilitated all kinds of arrangements. Until recently, say a expatriate coach for the Black Queens are Abansi Untia. Now that is different. Government is paying the Black Queens coach, whether local or expatriate.
Okay.
And we have taken on some other junior level coaches. Conversation is going on, and we will continue to have conversation. To say, for example, the developmental level teams, like U15 and the rest, should we commercialize those levels? Because in any case, below a certain age, you cannot be a professional.
Yeah.
So why should we be making some kind of payments at that level? To say almost a bonus, winning bonus, I think that as a country, we should know at what point we introduce certain financial demands on the state for a certain level.
Okay.
We need to draw a line. Say, develop professional. You must not be demanding certain things.
I get your point. I get your point.
That is my position. And I will argue that position as a minister for sports and recreation, and it must sink into everybody's head. Say, to me, at the time, to develop you will be demanding for a winning bonus because I've won, I've done this, I've done that. It doesn't sink well with me.
Okay. But from that angle, I think many Ghanaians will support that angle. I was even referring to maybe under 17 in the head coach, under 20 in the head coach, and all that.
Oh no, going forward, because we want to develop these people, we must pay their technical team well.
Okay.
And we must even also proper regional development coaches. Ebeko all the way to the district level for proper talent identification. In a flash. It will not help. We must have proper structured persons from the district level to be able to identify the talents, nurture these talents, push it up to the national level. We need to do that.
Very well. Honorable Minister, another form of revenue kakrano is the short code star 899 hash. And how are you monitoring that one along the donations are eba? And so far, maybe as send me a brief you kakra on that.
Nipa or no were technically savvy and understand the processes here.
Asempa FM
platform, and we are using credible agency. Able protect our platform from either hackers or any other unethical behavior. So there were various platforms. There were near air for raffle, like star 899 hash.
Yeah.
Now walk through the various processes. Say, open say we to raffle now. Open pick one. Open say we check it. Tickets are now bibisa. Open call 2. And now 3. Open say we check prices now. Then open say we to raffle now. One kasa we to me to mawu. And I say open say we to mawu because of either conflict of interest. They say me say or what say me to be. So because of that, maybe me to me to amount. enti o meko 2 na me de wo number ni wudin any bibia ediaye na ma to amount because I cannot state for conflict of interest reasons. Ebi omoso say maybe you want to me yes *899# you another platform to me use www.ghworldcupraffle.com www.ghworldcupraffle.com and also kwa eno platform no kra no wo akwenya say ubetumi ede US dollars as raffle no and as support it utumi the pounds utumi the euro and no you many more currencies are you use aside CDs no or other currencies are ubetumi use edi abo so that can serve in your no more amanoni any other places because of the availability of other currencies are utumi the na say 1% obeto raffle no wo die ne say 1% oboa the World Cup agenda and oboa generally sports development no wo die no say *899*26# because you were 2026 so *899*26# eno die won to raffle eno eyemboa eco street na wa donate edi aboa say o pese we donate 100 cedi 10 cedi 20 cedi $10 so ahia o pese we donate you ni na no eno betumi aye no sa platform ni
okay but honorable what a year benefit and I say other benefit and donors and corporate Ghana ebenya apart from that a year tax a year deductible ya odi kan ho asem which other a year benefit from benya bobola any the ball ichi so depending on your contribution no obenya the commensurate level of what publicity and the publicity in our fan zones yebeye no Ghana especially obenya a lot of presence and during the matches no so better because aban lead the purchase of the rights and aban mobilize the free to air platform to come together so that who would you seek so airban ubenya a larger platform to be marketed and beyond these tax deductions now there were a lot of other benefits maybe to say be engineers and planners ubenya ni logos be or Black Stars JC one form of that.
As for Jesus, you know, when him say embrace FIFA mranti into me fa o infant to Jesus no so per se, but like training bigs and others, you know, is allowed. Training media zone for the team and also World Cup, you know, is allowed. Now so media zone for the matches, you know. And yeah, allowed, but media zone for the team camp, any team training, they will be a part of the backdrop, and that is huge advert for them.
Fantastic. Rob, what do you mean? We now the appellate body of a year CAF overturned the 2025 AFCON a year decision bar before them. Ama and Senegal was J title no CM fan koma a Morocco. Asemi bayi and penfo bibre akabi. As a sector minister, I mean what is your opinion on the decision or the verdict about from the appellate board of the CAF abuse board no?
Well, you are hearing various schools and even the CAF president. And now we share the name Abraham Kasana. He feels very discomforted about the decision. So, maybe
Asempa FM
pre-table is allowed.
The ultimate sports show.
But let me leave it at that. Interpretable. That is allowed.
So man no pay the okay dear.
Well, main case of one year now, it is those who run the football who made their decision. I run a sports ministry.
But who was sector?
But I don't run football.
Matipa, oh, na yako World Cup ni Iran ne friend saying US of A, but TSA bomb, we say unrest kakra ne ade. Minim de what follow keenly. World Cup no bibia bokoso boko there because what they Ghana bibia bokoso
nothing will affect apart from cost implications are affecting I don't think that anything untoward will affect the World Cup. Iran has already indicated they have qualified. So FIFA had planned as to how to replace Iran long before they did the public announcement. So now FIFA Nankasa said maybe everybody drew this point.
Asempa FM.
Iran Becca said World Cup and Kobe. So already plans have been made in advance. So I don't think it's very impacted World Cup.
The biggest story I say before the World Cup for you as a sector minister. Me say the biggest thing I say is see a World Cup and I say World Cup a year as a sector minister as a Ghana could what would be your happiest moment a World Cup a year take part in?
Kwa could do the last four. Mini player the cup and Ghana.
Okay. Honorable Minister, I no pay headquarters. You better pass your friend Oji Yesuma, your boy and come on. Ochina, you better now see no abo 1-2-1-2 be never be I come.
Madam Oswaso.
Namisha Bibre. The sector minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, and now Otininka, as I would inch Mukakra, the Amai Nano Jumedia Cassia tour from the Gold Coast Accra, Kimpiski, where they a home comic Nina Kakra, Eddie Abba. Kwaku, another time, no, Brani Babu man, time no, you're
yeah, but say all the important stories in so Okrum and Wana, you didn't know what I say, and just look at the lengthy interview the sector minister what touch all the important things a war blasters in a World Cup akwentu and afeno the development of the game itself per the leader of the sector what to me every more than 70 na aba me were one or two reactions to normal obobo boso reactions maybe the president's position with regards to Presidential Commission of Inquiry into Brazil 2014 World Cup papa ye free World Cup na say every single Ghanaian ebeja to say right after the World Cup in Brazil Ghana was in the news on a negative note because of a normal course. Oh,
Kasenya na me bi na ne dia 0302216545 0302216546 na ye pick it course no different.
Adebako a edikan me fa kwanya we so na mabo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baso ene anamonto a ye 2 year in 2015 establishes Jemefe Commission in some way PM no recommendations ebam ye dia ye adwuma o ka say ya ban bi aba ma fireman kwako bisai say commission report no da ben ye be ye adwuma full use ama sa time na ban na te so no ka say ono kronye den on kai onya we ni refi but this time ye di ye adwuma yes me yem fa bind this can fam tam Ghana phone to kwan and yet you say yo and just look at this particular initiative cran to omobotuma boame ye de Ghana fa ko baby na hia me a question I will be saying say adentina o ka say ye kwa Ghana for war abroche de na mo ben no and ye ko mobilize na mo na ye ti akumase no fin kan twa kwan akodi blasters very important what you say nti wo de kwa homa no so ma men kwa homa no
semra wo ba no why ne snappy na wa ma onu aba hello good morning
the rate of my school
Kwaku Holy Saint emotional intelligence
yes when it comes to the hallmark of interviews and the Myxtro sound supreme. So yes,
that's it.
But the minister has said it everywhere.
Yeah.
because me feel say anytime I have a black about bonnet, I see baby about bonnet and arrow. I know. Black Star Baby Bobo, you see, Calf Song Accept Stadium, he be raising $30 million. That's song of a I don't mean support it. Because me feel say a Kobo US. Then I even 100 supporters cry Ghana for you. Yes, that's it now. The friend says Stylus 91. Okay, a friend say 91 Stylus. I'm carry supporters uncle. Scotland 89. Yeah, first supporters uncle. You know, okay, one supporter bring your friends the whole Africa and the whole Ghana too. So Ghana. Yes.
Because that time now supporter unions run strong sao. Is it that time now supporter unions run vibrant?
Supporters union I strong the same. It's interest you and I all. There's an interest what are you talking about, Maestro?
No, but say interest or crana. The bottom line is that they are supporting the Black Stars. Share good to
at the end of the day, no. Let me tell you.
Good to nominate woman kika kan polo and 40
about those names. Forget about those names. Where were they when we started? The place in the Ghana the two ladies of what is going. Anyway.
But that time you found quite this time and just says here Dico.
You customer found call, but it shouldn't be ahead of all priorities. So
very well.
The $30 million invest was half sector. See the supporters quack bomb say, hey Ghana, yes, you know about 10 years. On the 10 years, you are the Ghana about the bubble. You need a beer. Friends are qualified enough to say bubble. Because if it's $15 million, you share your friends at Cape Coast Stadium. You need to see yourself for blaster matches per crap. Everyone is so much. Everyone is so much.
Mati.
Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, Kumidasipa. 0302216545. 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Pacho Weni. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, lawyer. Oda jina ye na menton kan ye why?
Before my two na any free. Say you did a year about football Ghana ha na eno so stress you supporters and call for that match. If you say yeah say football without supporters no football no pass. And as what do to over go ni US so say yeah omo ye di omo ba kota black media. Your supporters when you was facilities. Obi o kwa kwebo ndi keke. Go ye di to kwa ko players. In disaster na bi no kan say we have supporters and kwa they organize for on why ye for bi o so ni black Seneko. More Pacoye, if you call me a man. If Dominia is answer, the supporters, the big organized, you'll be a go forward. Maybe US nothing will be about the head wall. I know that the Baby now for 2 man. I did.
Okay. Zano the minister can't hear the nipa beko ntene the emsa matter die 0302216545 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Maestro, good morning.
Good morning.
Maestro, Ibrahim Damani.
Men ko binia.
Maestro, so far me so man jinga kan say e be possible ahun. Unya minister ni biuma mane nya we say. Support the thing bi wo ha e bia omo musika anka e bia ban betima abo mama facility for insanye man. Enso anka e fan because ye kaskasem nti ye de keje dia supporters no bi wo ha ye nim so me supporters no o man ready say bia out of the 100%, no more than 40% and 60%. Abani to no nya where it's like 10 April and almost betting now buano, no abani more, and see a fine.
Okay.
I said, Ungafugas are business. Ungafugas are business. Here's the case, can take another Abamba Buamia. There is nothing wrong with that.
Now, Oka Banas or Quacoton. And the meaning young point to myself. My permission to come back. There will be intimate damage you want to call, say member. We said, yeah, a quantity minutes. The master said, Obina, so call a baby Yamana. Oh, any now you might so almost have a baby. Okay.
So, almost call Mumba, Yamu Baba, young
0302216545 will be a call, but 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Papa Maestro.
Tambio Bibiaba Cordier.
Kenya for Yakumada, Mamma Horde, my son, now so.
Yame Egusu cry by Ungoy.
My son Pacho, could have blood on after my braphobia. My son, I mentioned my boss, Abi Salam Yakuna Memona Bass. In fact, Friday, me say, oh my Ghana for any G, the biggest Salah party in Ghana, Abi Salam and friends.
Are there a national Salah party?
National, me see the whole Ghana, 24 Ghana, you will be a hobby.
Yes,
my son, any Kukudama me kuhu hono. You could dream it.
Na mind you, koya sem so e.
Eti me boss abaso babia washi skebia me sese ala enhye ne nem no ma na mo. Mind you, say ye ka bayi ahon. Enye obi a otunku na e bayi o. No say obi ahon ye, obi a de papa bi e ba na obogu no. Sa nkofo ze ka as bayi. So what you say? Because we win in mind you empire Ghana for abo. Say Canada ni US here, there is no way see bit me ames. Nti Ghana for abo empire I'm ya qualified. No, be tintene ya say empanifo de Ghana for kwa. Ho ye ba ye. What you say? Because untimi nka say obo wake up for Ghana for supporters nko.
Ntoko bi ko so na me dem ho abeti ana.
Oh daddy, me say obi e support say wake up ya yakwe ma ban nfa supporters nko a. Say ni pani obayifo. Ompa de pa. So what you say? Because a chance e ma Ghana for say ye bobo say Canada US Ghana for betimi abo tunita da kwako hebi. It was an opportunity at the Ghanaians. It means the only minister Kasa Nano pay. Me bought my sports minister Basso. Say, ultimately say, and Friday, fundraising on me, ultimately say, Sikachiki Dipa and Abba. Now, Yadim Pabo 13, me say, because he said, when we bebane be a scan quiet penny, Yanya Amanatra. Now, wake up in there, say, Ghana for Yakwani, Betoma Kugu US, Yempom Kugu US, immediate. Me bought ministers that Basso, Ghana for 23 and Mayina, Mojide say, and Penfua Kukudam, and it's one I hope Edom Huma Betim, Amasika Pupa, Abba, I'm a minister as a supporters, and they are called Canada and US.
0302216545. Hello, good morning. Yes, I'm Pacho Hoini.
Asempa FM.
Over every Eva. Now, phone the Kutawa there. And you be one Mukasa and Kakaka, right? Okay.
Taking supporters to America, no Canada, who said amount involved in easy. Ghana is here in here Cababri. There's some Sanka, Mudman, the Tunanka, Ghana, no US, Canada, Diano Anka. Oma Mumbai, don't win, no other supporting Canada, Sanka, Musanka, Nobel.
Nanki, Ghana supporters know her own.
Mpachani.
Oh, okay.
Nanka says, come on, come back. No, it's a stadium, Babaya Rata, a casco stadium. Nanka, I understand that. Between me, any sporting activity, Nanka, I understand.
Okay, Mate, it has a partner no so I didn't share 0302216545. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Papa. Papa Show.
Champion Bibia Bokodi.
Papa Basho. Papa Basho. Baba and Jan because of the Kwame Papa Basho.
Young Koso Ajana one.
Asempa FM. So much media in Ghana for Ghana media Abraka and Echa Abdisalam. He are able to control that. Papa Basho, I said the Papa Basho on Chester the day to say a very money.
What the boom?
Or the boom, Yapoto Manafu. Yapoto Manafu. Then supporters in the Federal Ball. Polo 40, a pure Google Coba, no more calling there. They say, a big Abaya, or Sayako. If you buy to the show fast, one day free. If you say, California, and say, yes, but a buying Chicago by the individual corporate, Bausa Shatawayaba, almost 100,000. Then Papa Ibrahim have about $5 million. They call you 18 million, says Chicago, dear, Papa Basho. You the biggest Chicago, but was a year, you Ghana half, you by a selection, we should select of the fleet. The boy born calls here, be that, or your career wake up, or call, I call your day. We should do it well. Thank you.
Final caller 0302216545. 0302216546. Final caller na infancy. Hello, good morning.
Arena Day.
Yeah, fabulous.
Asempa FM.
Yeah, you're going.
Said the Ghana for
and them comfortable and toss what they gonna for echo World Cup. Now, if I told on our one kind, you come ni Absalam Yakubu, you are the Biafra president. What's in the candidate?
No.
Okay. Yago Ponchano, Alan Shano Papa. Now, or two condemn not near the Biafra, Afisa Pacino, now Yaba Premier. And never hear you idea. Said they are Santi good. They are Kuma Santi good. Yaba Piano. Afisa Pacino, not near the Biafra. Absalam Yakubu, Ninian, Yamupino, now Yabompaye, now Yadi Timaba Premier. Na ne de aso so akoso na adanse fail e da so gina na so papa maestro edi kan no na me mo abaso why ya papa and pay interview why we e kire se honorable Kofi Idi Adam anano kotokoso protest e busi me mimsa wasam na busa honorable bai wa musa no
said he
asante kotoko ne man koyi otimi didi otimi da na oda so oda fuma na se oda student parties no so oba wa musa no ama man for president ko busa na wa musa sa question na ma wo
okay
na se etina wo fre na no busa na se sama no man koyi kotoko no then oye otimi didi ana papa maestro we say interview wa ya no pay on sports minister and no sports minister ba so papa we bakasa say when kasa papa also kasa on camera ọkan krom kasa ti ene mfante na ọde afrefra waja se bofo de baba ba kom yenu na ọde abewuram na mmọ na baso ọtwa na pe kasa waka minister we kire se adwuma na ho ye na ọte ase onim de ho ye nso o se efense supporters ne efense Ghana for ne ye se ko fabric for na ho na mini minister nya adwene no because ye bo qualifies no ya ko fa ni pe fi Canada na America se o me support blasters o ye se Ghana for ko mo adu sei no ana ye support blasters amano ya fana ma tukwa eboye the stadium here stadium bomb piece na efense Ghana for na ebuge ewuram na tsene no adorodi aba na ye se ye ko fa Canada for minister asam na kan de vesero obuo ne ni die kwan so no abeya ka be pa Ghana for nyina atew
ya fabulous
papa
na what is so the Ghana for supporters ni be ko de
also de be ko
na
mum se ne waka se ebi o Toronto ene ebi o hwan no ho na me no menene nyaagre
na se omwa Ghana supporters ebi o Toronto ana
omunya se Ghana for de
nti e mobilize am ma bebo anso asenye bad
okay any problem papa my show ana sante kotoko bo match media coach na still na so se ye bo match ni wi a me no se ka mi show enka na ka mi show nsare na ka mi nye we ya ameka se match kwanye coach na boye because kotoko fo mi ne ko konto pa ana ya ti ye ni akuma na papa na so what you say ti we nya de bia nka e ndu bia ti coach ni de be sere board ya abaise place 3 and so still ndako to support any anye okay the coach in the baya ye wie match na the outside man dey fama no ye nya no kwan technical team no so no baya ye nya bebre na kwan what you say and players no so no and player bi bobo be ka se sebi on nem plan e bobo I mean kotoko plan at the time no ye sabi na ko pokrum pa ma for mo wadu krum ga o
yeah
mo wadu
yemfa eye freni nyina ensia Franco Trading Enterprise na daroma na ye de dadwene no ne nkoma we che nyina no e de ebre wo Nokia phone Samsung iPhones and smart TVs a open nyina ene na accessories ni nyina eye Franco Trading Enterprise na daroma o say eye 40% discount and o de man customers nyina ensure to then so e form e dene enti Franco odwene wo ho papa ne nkrabata ne doso Ghana baby a say takrade kumasi sunwane boga baby a obehia papa Franco ewo Franco Trading Enterprise na bibia akoye papa ne mo person ni di ga frɛ no 0246422338 ana 0555939311 Franco Trading Enterprise was still phone papa efi ero aropai omakan ho ane atidwama ye de enkomo nyina no edeba yenti we mra ye ba the foreign minister atenase ye de amano nsem no eto aso e de amaosisia
the ultimate sports show.
Okay, yaba na the foreign minister atenase na ye de amano nsem no na ye de ababa ko no buakem monfre technicians no mo emehwe mame na fe yetimi na no za no ye isa. Okay, Eric Asiedu buadi
Zion
Mr. Martin
me joso
na hu ye
ade so we say de wanya boafo mai dia say na be e have to kakaka so ukono ayi too much
yeah
Ana otete.
Me ha.
Yeah. Because a lot of me.
About what do what pay ana.
Hey, it's a big great.
Let me be able to.
Oh, Jamia to be a fan. Take Mada Bojon with JD Murphy Sunday. Better border as a sort of nest watching.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that one year. Yadan you do holiday next year. Do holiday. It's any point. Koda.
Oh, there be an Amo part 2. Amo part 2.
Too many panko.
Amo part
2. Somewhere away there.
Oh, it's not.
Madison can rustle can rain your bado. Because they can your point any akoda. Say now ye now George.
But more 2 choices.
Saying
you can choose a sleep over the account.
Oh, said you know to the money on your cry. Hello, yes, sir. And here the Yankopasi and none of Pesu Yaba. Now, World Cup once and 7 years, there are just a few days to go, and 80 days they must do a brasso.
Yeah.
Yet this is a crack, World Cup in a drew.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeri to 2 year 9, Sanya Quantu very too. Yeri to 2 year 9, Sanya Quantu very too.
And upon Mr. Otting,
Mr. Emmanuel Otting.
You say, no, Sanya, no changing in a unit to see me new office or oh.
Aye.
Comecano for my office.
Education service.
Don't them was supposed to be a co electron a year best education. And you won't go finance or
possible.
Finance horn because I have put in us raw. Milo!
Yes,
now take Captain Kofi Osei
Captain, the MC on my account.
Oh, how? Captain, me, I'm a tenant catcher now. I slew.
I'm so near your car.
I'll call off and I'll go to one to come to be near Domo to Cotumbu. Yeah, when Tinning came, whatever bounce, then that could not was on watching more.
Tenant catcher.
Bomb was years soon, my papa. Say I told them you know what children.
Genesis, yeah.
Captain, I'll pay a chair. Captain Kofi Sales. Yeah. So, get this sequence. We get you at all. Intercontinental ballistic missile as a partner of peso. Yet, why do birthday be an area toro near the Ashim? Na, Bibia sweaty Makoye, Kamapa, Amadou Pese, young farmer Costa Rica or Germany Bremen. Okay, Germany Bremen. Okay, Costa Rica. Happy birthday going out to your Costa. I'm in Shapa now. I must have been a demon. From the woman, yes, said Yamano pay. Hallelujah, amen. With Yamado Pio said, also, I'm just saying, fee a shade so, and I'm a fan of Zaba.
Oh, the young comrade.
O shirts and your mercy Kakako Africa, and they come for so I didn't say, oh, you know, you need trophy, and what you can video be I obi so be the man whether be so be as soccer be the for some mama general na say original one the omunya fan ko ba bia na dia. Now at this World Cup you will be hoping say be won say Senegal this nation won say stars ni go ha and the number of times I watch trophy no and atitike bia or African champions to go but bia be won say you know nothing but you see only one star there. Yeah, as African champions we won say star ba ko be na won dia tamafo bi say na den o ma je tum say I didn't know my German Morocco na.
Okay.
You was like when you buy only 2 stars the bebo. But it says Senegal this is new ones everybody no. 1 star na bo. Yeah. Almost say faka for the one you. Almost say manufacturer start manufacturing the jerseys there and so you know timelines be so meeting here there. You know why that? Asala mo be buff kon ne kra. And the designs need be no man should be that it doesn't matter the to some puma for just in annual year than the naba open a boa. The same thing say they produced last August. What you as an ever buff you cry. It in battle the fee a year Senegal for by the FSF and the Abasa from Yasoro. Then I know the Aqua so Morocco. I know you just some. Okay. They just in say and yes I can't was a 1 star ball. Yeah. New jersey never in 90s. So I asked me 2. Because I want you to the Abba said I be new ones after we never banning the 2. Oh, mommy, the African champions. Okay. The African champions, the one the Montes here, and I was 7 in Tiania. Then the Abano pay a match to the April war. Yeah, come World Cup on 1-7. Sir Rooney, the ultimate sport. Rooney was one of the worst World Cups. Okay. I was who didn't near Asempa World Cup. Was in you. Was with me born in the first game was against USA. Omura park in so park no be any so. But World Cup the ambience near the ma World Cup near there.
Yeah.
It's your Bobby Bobre was no, one of the West. But was one of the best
especially by a continent team with
was most of 20 tankers and a crew my day.
None of the day Vuvuzela in our bag.
I not crew my head to do. Like Ghana's performance, you got done a deal. The kind of football and yeah, bomb Myxtro. That was I know the power. I'm not sure. Fabio Capello and Yomokoe, Capello Coe, Omunyo, Woman who. It's a young one say be a son, but the likes of Holland, the money. On Germany, Spain, no Belgium, do African continent. So it's oh, there be our Tibunania, the Antinania. Wow, we are watching so who say Papa Biania, that you mean what you I get here for drink. Was you can't oh, Philista World Cup. I was as a whole born for nation tournament. Philista World Cup. So no one can my track is I know. Oko Pimo the CAF Champions League. Now a weekend of transition for the Champions League. An unexpected elimination, Myxtro. Egypt form you know can some year qualify kono. A lot of pyramids in Amfa.
As if from with all these huge investments, pyramid
investment the same one and what you far about the four. Oh, about pyramids of film. So after the first prize year film. And now the semi-final is set.
Okay.
Because the likes of Bekani, Hilal, Esperance, Lali, and Melody Sundowns, Stade Malien, and I fish far about Pyramids. It's now the semi-final is set. Esperance, Melody Sundowns, and a far and a Bekani. Meaning they're back on the 10th and 11th of April. Now I send in the soul say Bisiako. Where are your Champions League in one summer? Yet the April and then I don't pay your channel to South Family. Myxtro Makana Savio, no, Mamako La Liga Nimuka Cabra.
Okay.
The ultimate sports.
Below, no, as a shebibi. Umusa GD woni munu de Myxtro.
Adai ofa na.
I'm unfortunate that GD woni munu ade. But you say Myxtro, what actually did in the history books.
Okay.
Abra Enra what Atletico but 3 goals to 2 Myxtro. Nice goals on kwa. Valverde the red card there, but Myxtro Real Madrid went on to win. According to statistics, Myxtro about only the 3rd manager in history since 2010. I watch it. The debut season was born in debut. Madrid derby no winning.
Okay.
The first game, Jose Mourinho in 2010, Solari in 2019. I can say Mourinho first derby 2-0 Vicente Calderon. That time that's on for almost stadium.
Yeah.
I can say derby win the entire season. After that, Myxtro. And that's the watching Bob report derby. So much children at all, especially Mufio at all. Almost back to Babena be rough again. Abeloas Massa, you many so. And now they are below a Myxtro. Oh, yeah, no. They say they watch a telephone and session of problem. Wash a Pep, wash a Mourinho.
Okay.
Well, Diego Simeone Abeka. Next, Aquana says, say, or tell her. Now, for say, I buy when Nick is up next. Vincent Company is next. Vincent is next. But Myxtro, was it the mentality that say boys to a shown in an age? Never say that spirit. Now I'm about the boys. That is the way to go.
Okay.
When you beat them 2-1, you are not done. When you are drawing, they will come. When they are losing, they will come and draw. When they are drawing, they will win. That is a good mentality.
Yeah.
Tiabeloa.
I think today we showed mental strength and character worthy of this badge and this shirt, and that's what I like most about the team. We had to suffer in those final minutes with one man down. As for the red card, I have a different view than Jose Luis Munera Montero, and I appreciate that he came over to the sideline to explain why he sent off Valverde. I see it differently, but in the end, we're grateful that we managed to hold on to the result and take the 3 points, which is what we wanted. He told me it was excessive force. I don't see it that way. It's a challenge like many others, and especially very low, with no real chance of hurting or injuring the opponent. That's my view. Even though I disagree with the red card, which clearly made things much more difficult for us and forced us to suffer, I have nothing more to add. As for a turning point, we've already had many wins that feel like turning points. Now there's an international break, but we're still in the title race. It's going to be a long and difficult battle, match by match. For now, objective achieved.
For now, objective achieved.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 in the last 5 matches. The last 5, you win in Kwa. City born back to back there. So there are big games in there without heavily relying on Kylian Mbappe, the Jude Bellinghams, Mbappe Ubamo, or die be die rather than Yadia. But early on that Basa Breu. And the game against Raibacano. I cannot ya Rio and then Yasaku Nabastona winning here in that particular game. It is still 4 points and a Real Madrid and Basa and Temonti. Basa Jabo, so you couldn't say the ass for Shebeba, but still Vim and Vogo, Myxtro. Then Arsenal comes again.
in a game, the quadruple was high, alive, and blinking.
Okay.
The cast quadruple can start in ra. That's so. That's not what I'm a city anonymous.
Now, make catch you say more Arsenal. Maybe I'm a kaya when you
maybe he almost concentrate on the league.
See how where's the whole snack?
If you are adjoining league in any Champions League, it's like a trade trophy. Until
City yarn on in Besakubo.
That's not 4 minutes interval. Now goes now batum 60 minutes, 54th minute. Now second Biason Wabane. But the man I'm happy for Antoine Semenyo Myxtro.
Yeah.
Can be a bomb of the Kokoji trophy way. Bomb of the trophy JB, but I had a trophy bell. Ultimate trophy drawer. Antoine is happy. So I need the first trophy.
Yeah, 100%. First of many. I'm excited, I'm happy, and many more to come. Very chilled and relaxed. It's just another game for me. We had a game plan. We got a game plan right, we would win, and we done that today. So we're all proud and happy. I just have that freedom to do what I want, get at defenders, and cause problems, and that's what I done today. Had Nkapie running around a little bit, but
yeah, his hind legs, bro.
Well, listen, it's just what I do. It's my job, and yeah, just gives me that freedom. Yeah, as soon as he got booked, he was backing off a lot, so it gave me the opportunity to drive at him, get in the box, cause problems, cross, shoot, whatever it was. So yeah, just help the team as much as we can. So yeah, I'm enjoying my football, and it can only get better.
I'm enjoying my football, and it can only get better. Hey, team crowd one person count. It can only get better. Now get better again.
Yeah.
And
no.
Better. What's it better? I know. Because he feels Arsenal is the best team in Europe.
Okay.
And to be able to, show this kind of performance against the best in Europe. Anyone.
What can I say? Always when we win a trophy is important, but especially it was special because we had a tough 2 weeks, and especially against opponent. So it's the strongest one. What I've done in the Champions League is so difficult, and the way, especially the second half. In the first as well, the first 15 minutes they suffocated us. We could not breathe, and after that, when we won some second balls and we started, to play, and especially Jeremy in the second half and Ryan. So I'm really pleased because I know against the opponent we face, we can create a team like is almost unbeatable, and especially the way we that make us happy, and of course bring the 5th Carabao Cup in 10 years is not bad. Every time you win a title, it looks like more difficult than it was in the past. Now win a title is really complicated for many reasons, for the amount of games, for the amount of consistency you have, for the quality of the opponents, and that's why it's every time I said, last time we won one title, I don't remember which one, I said, maybe it's so difficult. It doesn't matter which one, and especially the guys, the team behave.
Hey. Pebo Dula Kasa Krat in a voice that say no, we should shake Kakra. Atata says this is painful. Yeah. Defensive lapses with dear Nabinye. Go can rap. Go for first a bomb boy.
Yeah.
That's second half for Munus at the Hadrian Park. T.
Well, very sad, very hard one to take, especially for our players and our supporters, because we know how much it means to them and how much we want it, and the fact that we haven't managed to deliver that obviously is disappointing and sad, and it leaves you a really bad taste. I understand that, but I have to do what I feel is right, which is honest and which is fair, and I think we have an understanding keeper on Kepa. He's played all the competition, and I think it would have been very, very unfair for him and for the team to do something different. In the last 8 months it's been incredible, and we're going to use this disappointment and this fire in the belly to have the most amazing 2 months that we have ever together, and that's on us, and we'll manage that energy in the right way. Now we have to go through that pain and disappointment, and it's normal, and it's part of football, and there will be a lot of aspects that we will discuss. I think we have to reflect on that, bring the temperature down a little bit, and we will discuss that.
One person we used to be as fire in the belly.
Okay.
Now we did real 2 months. Maybe it's going to be a turning point. As in fire more to be able to win a title.
Well.
And if they're able to win it, Myxtro, Obian Kai Sahadi City share me. Financial Magic Champions League. I going to remember City beat them. Myxtro United for bottom of the year because someone will be you.
Hey,
2-2. No, sir. Magua red card. Oh, and there's a Kamutimi be a chance. Michael Carrick has a Cambiason. When you are carrying the Kawini by the Liverpool be. That's the Liverpool be. And you, Brighton of Albion. Much of the Kaya to draw cry. Danny Wabaku. Wabaku was so perchily Liverpool, so rough for power. It's zero.
Yeah.
What? Top 4 no DM say Liverpool, someone forget you.
Someone forget.
No, funny idea. And as long to say, Charlie,
it hurts a lot. The team is good enough.
What went wrong started off with the lead up to this game, as so many times happened this season. When we played a very good game and we thought we could bring that level to the next game, or even better. We had Mo Salah injured, we had Alisson injured, and after 2 minutes Hugo Ekitike out. So that has happened so many times to us this season, and again now. And what happened a lot this season is also that the first chance of the other team immediately went in. But Brighton deserved to win if you look at the second half, because in the first half I think it was an equal game, but in the second half Brighton were the better team on the pitch and they deserve to win.
I'm gonna hear the better team on the pitch and they deserve to win.
Okay.
Hey, boy, Liverpool coach Negasasano. Man, so at the KC Stadium, can we beat Chelsea for me? Why?
Chelsea.
Everton.
To score one crowd went to me.
Myxtro.
To score one crowd went to me.
Oh, I'm saying when you party on to me, you man on the space now. So they are penny more, Razzano. I thought man, I didn't say.
Edding.
And yo. Was it the most disappointing evening so far? This is Chelsea coach.
Yeah, goals give you energy, and at the moment we are gifting goals away to full goals. When we started the game edgy, first 10-15 minutes, a few cheap giveaways, and then we play our way into the game. And it seems to be happening too often the last week, where we've given really, really cheap goals away. And what that does gets the crowd, the energy of the opposition, their confidence goes up. And yeah, and in the end, Everton deserved the victory, and it's something that we need to improve very, very quick. The 100% responsibility and accountability is with me. We played in a different way. We dropped the team a little bit deeper today, worked on a 4-4-2 shape. I felt we were comfortable in the game. The first goal we gave away was the most comfortable we were, and the difference again in both boxes is they were clinical. The third goal from Njai is a fantastic.
No, Chad the first you. How much goals we? Manchester Arsenal 70, Man City 61, but Arsenal a boy game more. Manchester United also means 55. You can buy United for Mutimi Winia. Come on, cutting it down. Hey, Aston Villa also a year 9 or 54 points, and Liverpool also no 49. And the course of England, Maestro, who could pay more Italy results. Maestro, come for the Omaso Joe. Hey, anymore. One more Bogum, someone will say, Soma Bogum, because Inter Milan could change draw. Hey, Juventus also action draw. AC Milan de Torino really and the need. Now I Rafael Yao okay.
Aden.
Ya kwa fi mabe. Wa papa nemo. O so jira ma o boy tebe. Na play bi kwa table so enkoye so hun enkoye. Now what I say, on top of the table still Inter Milan with 69 points. AC Milan are cutting it down kakra 63 no one. Napoli toss some years so no so winning there 1-0. Was 62 points and a Como toss 9 or 57 points. They cost on more. I don't want some so ever now in France. And then Paris Saint-Germain on the 10th of April number. Paris Saint-Germain Chris then say Colombia so train no rest and but mama say Liverpool can be no man team bako. Hey. Monaco so we did 2-1 over Lyon, and then Paris Saint-Germain Maestro watching Nice. C'est tosso. Paris Saint-Germain there. On this Bayern Munich no. A tosso. Chinese. Boy Nice for ekome enyo. And 9 minutes to say yes, I couldn't date him pa. He said be born and you money at the end. The echo so on no. And what they table to make mega. Long for no. How many every person will take chairman for you? It on the top of the table, a Paris and you imagine idea or 60 points and a long or 59 points. It waited the echo so or my say to me 49 and a Leon toss 9 or 47 points. So copium Jama for so a wide my show by when next to choose or show the own yaw. I or show the annual young white woman home bio and a beba pot Union Belly born in 9 and I think so no St. Paul is also Jen Hogsbeck George Shen who against Stuttgart now Borussia Dortmund Hamburger by 3-2. Now on top of the table Bayern Munich with 70 points and Dortmund was 61 points. What you did more as when Stuttgart toss me and 53 points and the Acosta across you don't want some so April live on Asempa 94.7 time number call for to my Elia cancel for no munyaka kranye yana nankasaka kejwana ho Eric see do body over to you man.
Okay, the foreign minister na Abushafo Martinenka so the latest ne the super latest one man edini na ede abraya no pay ewojumede so Abushafo Asempa FM sunie 94.7 da ho atin konya so the holidays edition of the Ultimate Sports Show eno asugusu a uti na abedwafo atenasia no na answer na entiwemra sia
Ghana for Betano Alande. Betting platform Nipam Pim Wamujidiano. Ewa Hase Obama Munyama Papa Ewa sports betting any gaming. For welcome bonus, I bet me 2,000 Ghana cedis shasi ye. Nam akabusu so ma accumulators munyadru. Cash it out amunumwa. Games are Ebema Wodi Sikabebre. To say Aviator or Betano so. Register or betano.com.gh. Sesia. Gaming Commission of Ghana. Ashenka Toyimu Ajatu se eye. So we need fe do what ya.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love. By staying connected, you get more. Catch all the big football games, blockbuster movies, kids shows, and endless entertainment without spending an extra pesewa. From 1st October 2025, pay for your subscription and get an instant upgrade to the next package. No doll and crow. Dial *759# now to stay connected. T's and C's apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Omo dispose chiache omo jiamodi sene obebi sa omo fa sports ho bia omo bet senete nanso wan ana yemu telepa eno ne ye behwe e wo de Asempa from community sports quiz in so Asempa from community sports quiz sene ne di ne kire no community be won kra ana abia se e wo sports on semu pa Lala Santa Maria North Kadesh Accra New Town Lima Kaswa Amasamai Ashama South Industrial Area Adako Domi Pilatu Tema Anateshi earlier bang and the ultimate price shit that's no some quite a beer and you be want to taste see be minute 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I was some FM show the quiz master Chani Chichi no time keep up on it all crying I have some from community sports quiz the idea see a conco I have center stank I have strong I have tough white temple agencies choose quality choose white temple the game energy drink feel the energy block and make sure yesterday in kind go Jack Coco and only original Samsung Company Limited.
I'm feeling so good in the new day. It's our 25th anniversary, hooray. Powerhouse roll on, you can what you say. 25 years and still ruling, hooray. 7 million and we can't just drive our powerhouse. And one of we use truck drive and the lady powerhouse. And one of we use police nurses and doctor powerhouse. And one of we use the market women and the farmers farmer powerhouse. And one of we use hooray! Powerhouse is 25 years and still rolling. Try out our exciting new Gold Rush variants today. Powerhouse, strong all day. Keep out of the reach of children. This advert is FDA.
Ghana, so pe bathroom accessories in the keke wa. Me quality, never channel. Ima Rose neton, Ima Rose home decor. Bathroom accessories bia. WC, water taps, kitchen sinks, faucets, wash and basins, ne vanity basins, arresting water heaters. Ani bibia wasi denary o de be finish ya. Ima Rose home decor. Ana ubenya no. Omo kusuri na mo de fit the neighbor. Water de wo mo hwa. Omo up to 40% discount. Enti twentwe una se. Ima Rose home decor. Engine, woman ne kan tank out to mabo showroom ne saso. Watch mota. Kuma senso, ube wo mo patasi police depot wa. Ejina si road from 055-965-0682 055-965-0682 Emma Ross Home Decor and Josie Kang.
In Ghana, we are more than just individuals. From the bustling streets of Accra to the fishing villages along the coast, from the farmlands of Tamale to the busy markets of Kumasi, together we are Black Stars. It is not the players on the pitch, it's the seamstress stitching jerseys in Kantamanto, the trotro driver cheering in Cape Coast, the students dreaming big in Ho, and the farmer working hard in Bolgatanga. Each of us plays a part, each of us is a star. We are the hearts of Ghana, united by hope, by passion, by pride. Every kick, every pass, every goal belongs to us all because we are Black Stars. As the Black Stars take on the world, KGL stands with them and with you. Together we share the dream, together we share the fight, together we share the glory. KGL Group, proud headline sponsors of the Ghana Black Stars.
ultimate sports show. The ultimate sports show.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Okay, I'm sure for Asempa FM senior 94.7 ekemu kakra momfa enche video no ekemu kakra badwafo tenase no ma ye the discussion segment no e de to so live ede abro na bibia timi akwe na Jamestown yewe ma misisi ya na fe wi a yentumi enkoye no ma menye a very special good morning emfama one special boss oye me special boss pa odamakuma so papa na oye Dr. Kofi Addo Ejekum Dr. Kofi Addo Ejekum na dodo na efreno Kofi Chrome Pharmacy ono ene founder owner and chief executive officer of Kofi Chrome Limited. Dr. Kofi Addo Ejekum Kofi Chrome Pharmacy Chief Executive Officer. I pay a very good morning and I de doctor and I'm say we dear for pa wa been here papa na and also at Danchea over the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation one and vice president the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation Samson Oye vice for the Arm Wrestling Africa Federation kasi wa Africa or sign vice now ba West African so the president with the West Africa Arm Wrestling no ono na da ano na Charles Osesibe the president the papa and the pillar behind Charles Osesibe enti yenko famra yempia Charles yenta na chi sika fam honama fam honhuma fam papai and the chai Charles Osesibe the barrister or tie na chi arapa baby Dr. Kofi Addo Ejekum bia a very good morning and I'm the Emma opening kese na nimunya mene na mom pa otu ewo o my Ghana nyame onhira wo papa Dr. Kofi Addo Ejekum founder owner and chief executive officer of Kofi Chrome Pharmacy Limited and Ayachano vice president Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation and vice African Arm Wrestling Federation and West Africa president the pillar behind Charles Osesibe the barrister. A very good morning to you over the weekend yami onhira papa of Sabri atina sidada of Amachen of na wapom ye
nyame adonka
boko weekend na bibia kama
weekend na ye
no da nyame ase
Abdusalam ya invite ye ma ekoji ni kakra
Abdusalam program no ene Charlie ene Kimpeski program no
na omsako Kimpeski no
oh sa ko me ko ka Kimpeski by 4 na me say be wie ntem
ozem bisa so be ba na hu de
me be dru ye kra na about 11 ye late ye free Kimpeski late papa
very splendid
but in your pictures and videos
oh yeah why are they me mo na baso na ye mo mpa ye say afibia nyankopon de nenkwa abemane na washira no wanya bisuso wasan ye bim
okay
oma bin manager papa
na enkai nyame se scraps no mass scraps no no so afie so
grofo chance
na de no papa almost isa nyina no yes ka tu hu na de bia da foma
no afa na de
akoma salam no scan
na de nyini
Reconciliation Committee Chairman Abdul Salam Yakubu.
Odi Grofoso Baho.
Oh, some here pictures. Because in Antechini Georgia free Diasa.
Namijana nice.
On the about reconciliation, dear. We know you Jack and our friend of Babe Kamabo.
I had yan kai Ghana for the camp
da me boom sisi ama
package no standard no yen nyina yenim
okay
$9,500
yeah
and mpenyin for the no so
premium the
$14,000
sure
unya 60% but twice ya obey ye nema later na the 14 na beso so Nipon will be at home. Gonna for to do no atinka, but I want ya
Kakai
about to buy a major pie.
No, okay.
The money as I Ghana for Campon travel and toss. Only the Ghana for in a Catalonia, dear coin or some dear by it. Arrangements in the Bibia, accommodation be our heavy. Okay, why be BA or US or into Mobians. Kwagu
over.
Napai. The
ultimate sports show.
Yeah, Kofi Adams, a interview. Very fantastic interview.
Yeah,
by all standards. Ama de na Ghana for person what and say ampa abani ni pa bakwa na. Ama ojitu mu say you. Abani ni pa committee. Mestre say you patronize raffle no.
Raffle yeah.
You patronize pa because the more Ghana for patronizing next ba. Nagana photo do no pa to a person bind do mo
Asempa FM.
The ultimate sports show.
Short could not say star say
star 899 hash.
Into Ghana for mo number and a raffle.
Yeah.
Likely say
oh now no be here Friday no. Nipa me no we ni already.
Enti Ghana for mo mo tumum pa na menchia minister no Kofi Adams mi chana no pa.
Yeah.
Kwagu.
Ava.
Africa country ben pa na ye poor.
Country ye poor.
Ultimate sports
Ghana
show.
kan.
Debbie.
Ghana ye poor country. Sa. Okay. Country ben na ye fundraising e the stadium da.
Menti bi crowd da.
Country be ye fundraising say Abani Pesquesi stadium. Enti me ye fundraising the Akosi stadium.
Menti bi da.
Ana me the renovate stadium.
Menti bi da.
Okay. Ghana nkwa na ye hia no se the city no. Bibia so ni fa so ma ye.
E dey na aba over.
Oh. Kamia ye say enipa bi ti baby na Ghana for e bebre wo US. Nti enya omo na enkohwe. Kwa ku na mia matwa me ticket.
Asempa
akontra America say me ko bo me bra. Yese obi mra ho me mobilize yen. Na when was had agena oko mobilize o mo wan fa. When onipa no ko tran no ko mobilize o mo. Enipa no ko mobilize o mo no. Oko tran New York. Ana hifa eno dia mobilize o mo. Ana nipa no so ko mobilize no ono na tuni kwan yo.
Yeah.
Ano no ndu ko ka che ne se Ghana match ne hu hienti no okwa adwuma onya na adwuma na o ya penisika no onya no medi blasters e chi ko tra stadium nya yo.
But what kabo man for timi ja o adwuma ba be support blasters.
This was just on broni adwuma o be jai say na broni na ma kwa se kokko jai be adwuma kokko support team.
E be di mum.
Ye kan sem bia enye kwa na ye hiafo. Infrastructure aban na esi aban no na so pekwan bi so a odi be president Mahama say 6 regions na aka no obesi stadium oba bia no oye fundraising no da kosi
that be on to me
asa yenkwa na ye bo individual bi ho ka na akoye na ehu hia na ehu hia skano ye fanya say Opa ma president Mahama nka se kole na moa emu asi no onka se oye fundraising akoti kole dum na ye se nipa ba
obia ni wo beba
ye football no ye di akire no na attractiveness and a man jata cement
engineers and planners
and your footballer may donate $5 million and your football need to know donate
and the benefit are tied to it.
What I say opa me say opa ma president Mahaman ka say o mani mu na ayefi ye pe scanner dia crackers ne dia yifi e gaga na nyina anti me ye fundraising ne ye so obi be ko sa fundraising
obi anko
obi ezi ho. But the magic of football, the attractiveness of football, you mobilize Ghana for the Omako. I support Blasters into Mumbrana Mabuame. Look at the response.
Yeah, $12 million.
It is over. Only football that can do this, and no other thing. That's a football no edis had your way bar. Yes, it says can yai may have Magana for now. You need pitches into your fancy pitches.
The ultimate sports show.
Asempa FM.
That was not the motive of the fundraising.
Good. Situation be a bar. Night say ye hojuma. Sa situation hojuma na say dey. Inti obi on mo since I wo no. Wa costed dum sa 50 cedis no tua Blasters and Kwan the bomb match. 1,000
Ghana.
Obi ko twa ticket e ko
yeah.
Necessarily pano wa contract take it akoshe Blasters match ama Blasters are qualify. Ne obinya that opportunity to visit USA. Now for the first time in his life or kwa America akoshe World Cup e dia yankai dum aka che ne masa me ko obi. Enu so ye first kan nkoti gatam.
Obi so obi adwene kire no no. Ne adwene kire obi na kire ne de.
Kogu adwene kire bi wo no ma yana yakoya atemdidi o ase yenim nyansa atemdi yana I say yenim nyansa na ye no I say President Muhammad oye no onim ne oye the makacho no the magic of football and it me immobilizes such an amount 12 on the spot $12 million and some cities
Asempa FM.
Okay. The magic of football na de beba. At no point in time should we undermine the power of football.
Okay.
No point in time. Into your best way. Venture na ya call work up aba. Asamaba. Commissioner Transit. Commissioner say aban. Next time in you susika President Mahama say Matthew Commission Matthew was say private sector me launch a deal with na mumra meboa me na me nyesi kan fa Ghana for nko eno so ye problem. Aban sika ba mu a boy me ye private so a boy nti se yanya
the ultimate sports show.
Mamencha President Atukwusin enra or we one
breaking news abasisi amensaka say Accra House of Folk will play their remaining league matches at Accra Sports Stadium because of the renovation at Ebekoso or the Legon Sports Stadium. And now say Accra Sports Stadium and the House of Folk are back. And only the Abe passes through this year. And other stories.
Ultimate sports show.
Travelers.
Everyone travelers. No.
Travelers.
Everyone travelers.
Junketing from one place to another. Okay.
Asempa FM.
Okay.
All Blacks are winning Mama DJ. They say Yadahin. Mami look table no why? Yadahin.
Asem we won. And just say ka. But no me be kasa na. Am say be chimatu.
Aden.
But can afasa on can be. Has to focus on me on my kind, and we will play back some time and say, I'm taking that decision and say, me, I'm a catcher. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Me, Jeb cried them.
Into what you know?
Media.
James, yeah, league table not so. Yes,
you see, Kwaku. You see, sometimes on. Yeah, person be kasa. But na aya na attempt to say kasa. Awu dem jono. Person be kasa o. But na aba na is kasa. But me shame ho so me kasa. Me shame ho so. Asa me shame ho so pa.
Okay. All Blacks 14th position with 31 points.
Pamcho All Blacks Mr. Ato President Ato. Win a way match ba ko pe ma me pe ba ko pe just one. the free relegation.
The ultimate sports show.
Home there, meaning say oh you bet my winning, but away no.
Asempa FM.
And at least who they win you away match back up me. Coach Mingel waba mokwaba. Just win one away match, mami keke, and now but draw 2 away 2. Remaining matches na ka do draw 3 away matches na 3. No winning home na ka no.
Okay.
Na free relegation zone.
Okay.
And yes, I so draw from 500.
About will be the question being by Semi Misa. Can we also do a fundraising to support our league? We need individuals and corporate bodies to support our league for it to grow. Is it possible to say a fundraising and business for our league?
It is possible, but how many times would you do fundraising for the league? Is it 1 year off or every other year before the season starts?
Okay, good point.
What do I say? We one of something towards the World Cup. Say fundraising for baby just in the next 4 years.
Okay.
But league, say every year be a beginning of the league, you fundraising now. Because but every other year be able league.
But say one of a crowd like you are saying for the World Cup, and every 4 years in Punebeya. Look at how much the woman being at the end of the when you're $30 million for this year, see you're raising for the league. I think that $30 million.
When you're $30 million for the year, what you say? But next year, obey them.
But your club we have $1 million.
Next year,
4 years. Yeah, 4 years we have $1 million.
A good idea, but why are you so now?
Okay.
What I say? Mude de bi afibia mo ba bejiska na get fi na mo je mude de obi su question no. Enti you bet my for the league but I don't see it. I don't see it say feasible.
Okay.
But Blasters there and the attractiveness of the Blasters and the World Cup. And yet the same as the whole league more.
And okay.
Because league Ghana for a paba league because of the caliber of football almost selling any the type of officiating almost any the type of coaching any the type of unimprovement on the part of the players now and yet the same as Semenyo there Man City or Babylon World Cup na attractiveness in Kwara to me is $1 million. And gentlemen the same. And back to All Blacks. Ato the point my friend President Myxtro. Now in fact, Moses is in the tanko.
Moses Parker. President say
Moses. Moses.
President say Bibia fine.
Okanda bay.
One up ya. I see Bibia bay come out.
Over no.
Oh, tie show no.
I know see Bibia bay.
I discussing so everything will be fine.
Wahamio.
How?
Hey,
but the league still on.
They be know what 8 points, 9-point difference. And you don't know what drop one back to second position. What is the guarantee, Kwaku? Medium, what is the guarantee? What is the problem?
I don't know.
Take us Obusano.
I don't know.
Medium,
but me sure so nim say problem. Me sure so a normal game.
I mean, what was said about so on so I had while lurking in the shadows no what TSM.
But the chase is still on over.
Oh, the chase. It is now maybe now limited between Gold Stars and Mediama.
It's still on.
It is
between the sad teams. We need a better photo finish.
A better photo finish. And are they going to meet along the line?
They are meeting.
Good.
Gold Stars about call a takwa.
Yeah. That will be the decider. That will be the decider.
I know me in a ball.
Also, Gold Stars are maintaining a very consistent team.
Yeah.
Right from Omkobo Africa by maintain the same team. Aye beef ups kakra. What I say? It is consistent.
Yeah.
It is one was on bit my returning league.
The surprise be Papa say Gold Stars and I say Mediama versus Gold Stars or Takwa. Now Gold Stars are called Mediama. And no Nebema the league. And the Bay it's not possible.
With the showing of Mediama recently, no me convinced say. On bet me breaks. On bet me put breaks on Gold Stars.
Trust Moses any possible.
What I say?
So better pass Gold Stars mention the Takwa.
Now the what will be yana.
They say, "Hey, maybe not there."
What I say? Enti Moses say me need inkombo. Me friend no. Me friend now is offer. I want to know why. What is wrong with the team?
What solution be the more manner?
They be to me if you don't have the you don't have the problem. How do you find solutions? Any problem now?
Then you have a Tanko one day coach.
Debbie. Tanko a technical man. No any technical when you're technical.
Don't never who problem.
Moses a bit my catch them say. Maybe the problem is not technical but managerial. I just say.
Okay.
Eti kwagwe. The Moses you know 1-1. Or surprise you obi a Ghana ha. Na surprise we negative surprise.
FM. Abeba yenya nwi ti.
So what league pan wo gene clear. Na go stars go first.
Baby any go stars.
Edu prim so wasene.
Yeah.
Jibeji ade. Now what stretching league you know about 8 points difference. Now what money now whittle down to say you beat you how many points? 2 points.
2 points difference, yeah.
Very surprising.
But encourage and say because maybe I still tip a year medium for this title.
So many 3 bishay.
Yeah, watching nations are showing
2 penalties. Omunya 2 penalties.
I say penalty, Anna.
Messi omunya 2 penalties.
And I'm saying Aye.
Oh, Kumasi Sports Stadium.
Aye.
2 penalties.
Aye. Now 2 penalties. And some penalties.
Oh, penalties. It's almost about 42. And Matisa got to support us because they want catch. You bet my league, you know.
Yeah.
Point difference in 6. Yes, sir.
Sure.
And they have a date with Go Stars.
Sure.
Got to Go Stars. I'm saying Kumasi.
Aye.
Hey. And Go Stars. And ye omunwe is how.
There be omunwe. I'm saying we game with Diana Stars. Asempa. Hey.
Omu wa mediema. Ewo kotoko. Ewo Diana. 3 now.
Aye.
Who's a 4? Almost against the 3.
Yeah.
Well. Who's a kotoko 42? Oh.
Yeah.
Kotoko 42, but who's a Minkro is 42.
Aye.
But me come on because the most consistent team pa e league very consistent.
Yeah.
Me team. Omo very consistent.
What you mean?
Yes.
Consistent in what form?
Consistent in draw.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Team no. Omo very convinced at the defense. Omo very convinced.
Okay.
At the defense. And Omo say very convinced in the attack.
Okay.
Say has Kobobola. Obia you convinced is attack na enche go.
Oh, that's the conviction.
Yes, convinced. Omo convinced Obia say attack na dey enche go. And the defense is Omo very convinced say untimi enche ho. Untimi enche.
Asempa FM.
The scenario we no. And I result in the draw.
So describe the entirety of the team.
Omo convinced in drawing the game.
Okay.
Now Myxtro. Ingredients I did wrong.
Okay. Tell me you're convinced it's attacking cannot score.
Yes.
And now convinced it's a defense and also cannot concede.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a team be ya bre no obu ramsha wangoa eseka. The very best that they can do is to equalize and draw the game.
Okay.
But they cannot win. Intermediate do 42. But you can't title contenders in this one. Many convinced say me team do maka. Chako to konya 3.
Sure.
I'm sure 3 goals.
3, yeah.
Penalty me you know.
3 goals.
Penalty me you know.
Mention we 3 goals.
And now was 3 points.
Yeah.
No, they be do 42. Yes, what me 3. Which means create chances no.
Yeah.
What you say? Because one create chance you want to me and score. Into create chance no nya penalties 2 no. No the share one can one on your 3. Into a team shot 3 go into me a better what me should go. Winger Matthew I mean Aqua to me should go. What you say? Donzo to me should go. penalty the beto dia captain Evrenze
Samba
ebe bashe na Kotoko na kese kombeka 30 contenders no long time because of the current proper players of
but is there more climbing kakaka.
Oh yeah, so with me next game I will push them closer to the contenders.
Yeah, because the chase near 3 and Kenya bad. Is it just a media money? There be Adriana so I said Adriana so was I. Adriana, let me give you the Adriana. Do you know how many? Let me give you the first 4. The first 4. Mama first 4. Seeing it here. Babiani Gold Stars 48 points. Mediema second 46 points. Asante Kotoko third 42 points. Hearts of Oak fourth 42 points.
Goal difference.
And now Adriana Stars fifth with 41 points.
And cross badu. Because Adriana Gold Stars so much.
Yeah.
Gold Stars or three tough matches against the 3 contenders in
Asempa FM.
It is a Kotoko Timiko Adriana Ekupulu a surprise winner.
Yeah.
They will come in strongly. It will be a motivating to let them come in. On the major no. Yeah. It is not over yet for Kotoko. Because team create chance, team create penalties, team share the only the what convince will be as on team share go no. Difference room.
The ultimate sports show.
League in the for now. Bet my say a tactic chase between Mediema and Gold Stars. But lacking in the shadows, no, Kotoko has and Adriana.
Yeah.
So, who the Adriana Beba match? Say only Gold Stars 7-point difference, 2 losses and 1 draw.
Yeah.
What do I say? Except to say until Adriana Besuba ye consistent in their winning streak.
Adriana was also very disappointed.
Very disappointing. Choba Aristika or Bayano or big or Shelig Nasi ye pa or Shelig Nasi ye pa Namifise but I don't know all of a sudden said you to me Tekoe. The same as Heart of Lions or shall say you.
Yeah,
but only they say they were baby or Dakradi. You know. League in I very exciting. But let me confess today.
Okay.
Say matches are much winning up to date. Standard no form. Yes.
Do say no way.
Share a lot of
the games.
I share a lot standard in no form. Sisiano Miss Liga yentimi 1 or 2 or 3 players intimi outstanding. What I say?
Yeah.
Say Benjamin Sari and Ejene Sambo. Only the most outstanding player. Oh, see yeah. A ning channel.
What Tina local boys in also?
Yes, a ning channel. One with the machono.
Yeah.
Say me, Benjamin Sari the poor one. It's difficult for me to believe so. Be bit much. Just your defenders some mistakes.
And no, I know.
What I say? Enti ono pe na kame pe outfield player obey say Benjamin Sari ayi no ho. Minye bi
Salim
Dabi.
The ultimate sports show.
Dabi. Dabi.
Onye no sir.
Likely say the end of the season you can't local best footballer Benjamin Sari na beji. Likely say one beji. What I say?
Yeah.
But best outfield player local why not the one?
Salim Adams.
Oh,
na hwana o de be man.
Mini bi.
Anti mama obi.
The ultimate sports show.
I've been telling you say go can one lead this say.
Gold Stars
Ata
Kumi
lead you on. Or how many goals?
I think 11 and LDCC.
Or the 11 we near Bowl League we 34 matches. The only go can share 11 goals. Now the go can title number say what
the ultimate sports show.
That's on the lead.
Debbie. The BMK will say Ghana Football Association should not accept such mediocre reward. You found to her. So one share 20 and above goals, we will not declare any goal king. Period. Case closed.
11 danger king.
No. You cannot be king of 11 goals in 34 matches.
Double digit.
Double digit. What is double digit? So be and share 20 goals and above. No goal king will be declared.
Asempa FM.
Until anyone Samuel Atakumi 11 goals, Augustino 10, Richmond Opoku 9, Emmanuel Anon 9, and Prince Loboa 8.
Standard 1. Standard falling. At least Anka Yanya go king kura Anka 20, 19, 20, 21 day.
But the goals are not coming.
Why is it not coming? Is it about coaching? Is it about the players? What is it about? Yentimi. We analyze this show. Na asamnuka name say, "Ose, musore amose modern football. Modern football should buy you so be 31 wonder. You so be 29-2.
Okay.
2-1 1-1 3-1 ya. And to modern football asesa. Muse modern football na asesa say improvement about higher scientific. But you say club be 19-1. Ana asesa titijana na 2-1 1-1 3-1 and one is here. Say kura so there. Goalless 1-1 2-1.
Analogy in papa because as a Sunday na more than a chance obi asua more than it. Very difficult for one to beat the other.
Titijano na obi asan we no be send sa. Titijano so ni yanshek 21 and 14-1 1-1 2-1 ya. Football no asan etie. But within 2-1 1-1 no more body titino. No be team shot 30 goals, obi shot 25 goals, obi shot 29 goals. With giant defenders in the Sullivan's and one yard.
Hey, now we are the Abetan movie show.
Abubakar Dambano one yard.
Near show 30 goals.
No, no, yard.
No, just those times. Omintimin and clean sheets in the view. Those times, no Mintimin yet is a blasters. No finishers near clinical. Near was strikers. Who per blasters over to me about 4 or 5 players in the league. Omunaya clinical strikers. What about goalkeepers? One and it make clean sheet.
Missy, clean sheet they can be brave those days. Be brave. Best goalkeepers ever. You be brave.
Hello, Kwaku say, senior, good morning. We hardly see this on our league. Week 20 was 10 points difference between Mediama and Gold Stars. After week 26, Gold Stars is leading Mediama with 2 points. Wonderful run by Gold Stars. But per my analysis of Hearts, were having quality up front to win most of their home matches. They could be losing, they could be leading the second place team 12 points. They are the worst home club in the top 6.
Asempa FM
said, hello, go check message in the Samami Ebrebi. Said, I say, but per my analysis of Hearts of okay, I'm so or me TB kakra on
me my hair ball pa
the ultimate sports show.
What hair ball pa
generation after generation. I don't know how to discuss historian no a topic na mini hano.
Aye.
I hair ball pa generation upon generation. The type of players are generation be a producing. Fan say every decade, every 10 years be a share. This time it is worse. In players, they are not improving.
The ultimate
they are not improving.
Improvement, man.
Until your funny say, yeah, where any, aka did it, man.
Aye, there were any.
Yeah, where any. And did they meet me there? Any. What I say? Until Mestre and coaches, no. Say players must there. They should devise another strategy on better mama must
okay.
Yeah.
Dramani Abdullahi Boston and the way by to tell of not to worry. We are organized already here in Boston with massive support for the Black Stars.
Yeah,
good morning, Mike Bonsidia. Don't say is saying that he doesn't understand what is happening at Mediema, respectfully, suggest to you that maybe we solicit the insight of Arsenal supporters as they are well positioned to the unfolding event of Mediema, and thereby should light this intriguing development in football title chase. Arsenal people offer Ottawa.
Arsenal say they are going to win the league. They are going to win the league.
They are going to win the league.
Arsenal.
Okay. DJ Richmond say number 2 Lord Amoa. Okay. And DJ Richmond at the back. Ava infancy and encoy. Say the holiday.
Holiday.
Infancy and encoy.
Yencha prophet.
Prophet Beyan.
Prophet, fear prophet.
Oh.
Michano.
I don't know you unfinished business.
Michano.
Uhunu na ochano.
Me huno, but Michano. Oh yeah. Morning that is say.
No,
Asempa FM.
Morning that is say no.
Na morning no ya na a prophecy woman.
Morning you twetwa mi sa wo.
Da.
Morning and watch. Morning and watch.
But I need me so.
I said that otimi said that yesterday why you let me speed.
No, I said that.
No.
Ya mini pa na ya ni sa. Who can't try to Yamini Paso? At the end, encounter.
Oh, be the uncommon. By me, just say, speedy now, no, the tremolo. Oh,
why is yours?
Okay,
I don't pay. Win him the account or so the Mumu come on and
any can you maybe can you be shut up?
I wish I were Messiana, ya cramo, Ochina, and then holiday tea, said here no bocosa, Ochina, ya ba, shipa. Yes, sorry, so prophet Nana Safo, any team.